Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, and good afternoon from Ada, Minnesota, where tonight's game in high school baseball in the Pine to Prairie Conference Baseball features two teams of the Norman County East Ulen Hitterdal Titans taking on the Ada-Borup West Cougars here on YourLiveEvent.com. I am Joe Stetz, joined to my right, Jacob Berkmeyer, as we will be set to bring you this conference matchup between the Cougars and the Titans, coming up on your Bitker Inc. pregame show after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Plus, employees and shareholders are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsborough is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and a $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts multiple insurance plans, including Delta Dental, United Concordia that was affiliated with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Principal Dental Insurance. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsborough, and the friendly staff will help make it sparkle. Call 701-636-4244 today. One of the main benefits of moving to the Halstead Living Center and Heritage House community is to enjoy every comfort of home without the burdens of home ownership in an environment that offers choices for care assistance, social interaction, group activities, or simply quiet, comfortable living. Another reason to choose Halstead Living Center and Heritage House is to get back to living life through their all-inclusive services and full array of social events, spiritual enrichment programs, recreational activities, and lifelong learning. For more information, call 456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
As we welcome you back here into the pregame show, of course, for this year live event broadcast is brought to you by the Bitker Inc. Bitker Inc. 456-7467, servicing all vehicles, tires, and more. Located between Ada and Halstead, call 456-7467 to schedule service. Thank you to Bitker Inc. for sponsoring this pregame show today between the Cougars and the Titans. And let's not slow down anymore. Let's get right into it with our pregame coaches' comments. First, from the visiting team, the Norman County East Ulen Hitterdal Titans head coach Mark Hemberger. Norman County East Ulen Hitterdal head coach Mark Hemberger. And coach, we look into the year 3-3, but a beautiful day outside, sunny and getting ready to play some baseball. And coach, first question is, what is so far with your record being 3-3? What's the outlook on the boys so far?
Well, I tell you, we've been a little inconsistent. We've had a few games there we've hit the ball well, but for the most part, we've had trouble getting runs across the plate. Pitching's been pretty good for us. That's been pretty strong. Our defense at times has been okay. But the main thing for us is just to get consistent at the plate. We need to score more runs. We need to do a better job there, because if we can do that, our pitching, I think, can carry us and get a few more wins here going down the stretch. We've just been up and down. You saw the record there. We lost 2, then we won 2, then we're kind of split in the last 2 games here, and we just need to get to a point where we're going to handle things consistently and be able to kind of count on our hitting and our pitching both.
I know you said your pitching has been the strong point this year. For the batting side, what needs to improve, or what style of hitting do you need your batters to start doing so far?
Well, to start the season, we watched way too many strikes go by, and we struck out quite a bit. Now it's getting a little bit better there, but we aren't hitting the ball solid when we do hit it. It's just little squibbers, little pop flies, that kind of stuff. So if we can start swinging the ball well, we kind of did that the other night, last night against the Northern Freeze. And so I think we are going to be able to come around, but it just depends. I know we're going to be facing a pretty tough pitcher here against Ada, and that could make a difference too. So we just have to have confidence at the plate and be able to swing the bat hard and make good contact.
And especially Ada, coming off of back-to-back losses so far, didn't really put out the best outcome in yesterday's game against EGF. What's one aspect for your Titans to jump on them? And of course, you want to jump on them early, but how do you want to do that?
We always have good games with Ada. You can ask Coach here too. I don't know the last time we've had one team win both games in the season. It always seems like we split. We do that kind of thing. So no matter who seems to be maybe the better team that year, we always play well when we play Ada. They do the same with us. And so yeah, we need to play a complete game is what we need to do. I know they're going to have their number 1 guy going. We're going to have our number 1 guy going. So the pitching's going to be there today, I have a feeling. So it's just going to be a matter of who, again, can get those base hits and get a couple runs across and, kind of win the game that way.
Well, Coach, thanks for taking some time today on the pregame coach's comments, and good luck tonight against the Ada-Borup West Cougars.
Thank you much. Appreciate it.
That was head coach Mike Hemberger of the Norman County East Ulen-Hitterdal Titans to talk about his upcoming matchup with the Ada-Borup West Cougars, and we won't slow it down anymore. We'll get right into head coach's comments from the Cougars, Mike Erickson. Pre-game coach's comments here with the Ada-Borup West Cougars head coach Mike Erickson, and Coach, you look out and you couldn't have asked for a beautiful day outside. It's clear skies, it's sunny out, and we're about ready to play some baseball against the Titans. What do you know about the Titans coming into this matchup?
I know that they're young, but they definitely have a strong pitcher who I anticipate seeing tonight in Nelson. So it's going to be a game where we're going to have to play well in order to win, and we're kind of coming off of a loss that a little ugly, and especially one inning where we ended up not throwing enough strikes and making enough plays defensively. But I feel that if we can fix that, get consistently in the zone and avoid walking people and then making some plays on top of that, we'll be in pretty good shape.
I know your last 2 games, Badger Greenbush, Middle River, 10-8 loss, and of course last night against the DGF Rebels, 8-1 loss. 2 back-to-back games, looking to get back on the win column there. But the one thing that is showing throughout all the stats so far this year is you guys can develop and score some runs.
Yeah, I'd say that's one of our strengths. Even last night against DGF, when we only scored 1 run, we did have 7 hits. We just didn't string any of them together. So we have guys that can put the ball in play and make things happen, and whether that is something we put in the gap or if we make it happen with our feet, I'd say base running is another strength of ours. So hoping to still build on those, and like I said, I think for us, improving on the mound and defensively will be key. And we got Hovind going today, who in his last start threw very well. So he's one of our guys that we're going to lean on. So we're looking forward to it.
I know that you mentioned Ryan Hovind's going to be on the bump tonight. What does he bring, to this matchup tonight against the Titans, or of course, first time matchup? You're both seeing each other for the first time. So, what do you expect out of your pitcher tonight?
I expect Hovind to take some leadership here and do a nice job. I think in his first couple starts, he's maybe a little nervous or rusty or whatever you want to say, but he's somebody that, he's a junior now. He had a varsity start as a freshman, and in our weird summer year last year, threw a lot of innings for us. So Yeah, I'm looking for him to keep developing and getting towards that playoff ready, that sort of development.
As you, again, going into this week, game yesterday, game today, game Thursday, and Friday, for tonight's game, what is the biggest positive you want to see out of your team? Of course, getting the W is the one, but what is the biggest positive you can try and take away from today?
We definitely need to play harder than we did yesterday. I don't know. I don't know if it's us coming off a prom and a prom weekend and being tired or whatever, but yesterday we didn't play very hard. We did see areas of improvement in the way that we're talking and communicating with each other. So just looking to really see that develop and move forward.
Mike, thanks for taking some time here on the pregame coach's comments.
All right, thank you.
Pregame. And that will be the coach's comments from head coach of the Ada-Borup West Cougars, Mike Erickson, as we are set and ready to, we are about ready to take on the first pitch here today. As that will do it for our Bitker Inc. pregame show as we get into our Norman County Implement starting lineups.
Oh, thanks, Joe. Here with our starting lineups from the Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North in Ada, with the lineup on the lot, tillage equipment, and a just traded 2008 Wilrich Double Spring Quad X 50-foot priced at $27,000. Also another trade coming in last week, a 40-foot Summer Super Coulter has 8-wave notch blades, rolling baskets, one owner, local trade. Call for price. Talk to Chuck and Neil in Ada at the Norman County Implement, bringing you your starting lineups. Norman County East Fuel and Herdal will be taking the bats out first. They will come up with a Drew Jacobson, Gavin Jacobson, Connor Nelson, due up 1, 2, and 3 to start us off in the first inning. Here then it will be followed by Reed Clementson, Zach Juarez, Aiden Flayton, Dawson Thompson, Soren Dockey, and Wyatt Crompton. For Ada-Borup West, it will be Bo Jorgensen behind the plate, Lance Kritzberger at first base, Brendan Fetting at second, Bo Fetting at shortstop, Oliver Kritzberger at third base, Baron Auden in left field. He's the flex player. The designated here tonight will be Dallas Corral. Cameron Spaeth is in center field, Austin McCraven in right field, and on the bump, ready to throw the first pitch, it's Ryan Hoven for Ada-Borup West, your starting laps from Norman County Implement.
As the first pitch is delivered, and it hits the outside corner for a strike one with Drew Jacobson in the right-handed batter's box. Second pitch on the way from Hoven on the outer half, and he'll get a swing and a miss over the top of it as he'll draw the count to 0-2 now, in a good spot here early in this at-bat, or late in the at-bat, I should say, 0-2. Hoven gets a sign, he's set and delivers inside, and it's going to be turned and hit out to left field, as the play is made out there by the left fielder for the Ada-Borup West Cougars. That is Baron Auden, thank you, Jake. One down here in the top of the first inning for the Titans, as they fly out to 7 to end the first at-bat there for Jacobson. But good at-bat there to try and get the ball in play, even falling down 0-2, as Gavin Jacobson now steps into the batter's box, and he'll swing at first pitch, strike one there. Second pitch is hit, and it's going to look like it's going to go out of play on the right side, and it does, just to our right here. As I am touching with the innings right now, thought 9 was out. It is not. 7 is out. And there, now I've got it set up. 1 out. 0-2 the count again. Hoven working quick and working efficient so far here in the first. He'll take this one upstairs. Good waste pitch there. Now puts the count to 1-2 with 1 out. Here as Gavin Jacobson steps back in. Gavin Jacobson wearing the number 5 in the back of the jersey, as well as playing the catcher position here tonight, and he'll take another ball on the outer or down low and outside. He'll even the count up 2-2. Hoven sets, delivers, throws above or high, and he'll work it full as Gavin Jacobson works it full, and Hoven now has to dial in here after throwing 3 straight balls. Pitch on the outer half. He gets a swing, and Hoven will field it himself. He'll take it and pitch it, an underhand throw to the first baseman to get the out there, as Hoven to Kritzberger gets out number 2, and so far it's not looking good for the Titans here early in this top of the first inning. 1-3 the fielding on that one creates the second out here as Connor Nelson now will step in from the left-handed batter's box. The first pitch is not given to Hoven. It'll be ball one low. The call there. 1-0, 2 outs. Top of the first. And he'll take that one on the outer half. Strike one evens it up 1-1 as Hoven looks and is dealing pretty quick here. This one high and misplayed there, or a drop just by the catcher Bo Jorgensen behind the plate there. Does matter. 2-1 the count. 2 outs. Norman County East Ulen hitter all Titans wearing the blue jerseys with the pinstripes of yellow with yellow numbering as Nelson follows that one to the left side. To the left side, and it's out of play. 2-2. And a good spot here for Hoven. He can get it out of the inning with a 1-2-3 if he can complete a pitch or get the strikeout or put some in play for his defenders. That pitch is inside and foul down to the ground just behind Jorgensen there, and it will reset 2-2 the count. Pitcher-pitcher matchup as well as Connor Nelson wears the number 2, but he is going to be pitching on the other end for the Titans, and he'll go down on strikes there as first K of the game ends in the third out of the first inning, and the Titans go down 1-2-3, and it'll set the Cougars lineup up here after this on yourliveevent.com.
The Ada-Borup Booster Club was formed in 1999 to promote and to support activities sponsored by the Ada-Borup School District and the community through volunteers as well as other means of support. The Ada-Borup Booster Club consists of parents, community members, and alumni. They meet monthly to plan and carry out fundraising activities. Monies raised by the Booster Club are used to support the students in academics, athletics, fine arts, and other activities. To learn more about the Ada-Borup Booster Club, visit the Ada-Borup Booster Club Facebook page.
Enbridge's Line 3 replacement project will create thousands of family-supporting jobs. This $2.6 billion private investment in Minnesota will be an economic boost, bring extra county tax revenue for years to come, and a secure and steady supply of North American oil to fuel Minnesota's quality of life. We're focused on safety and ready to get to work. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3us.
As we welcome you back here in Ada, getting ready for the bottom half of the inning, and the Cougars' first time through the order. The Cougars are going to run out there Bo Fetting, Bo Jorgensen, and Oliver Kritzberger to face off quickly against the starter tonight for the Titans, which is Connor Nelson. He's on the bump. He'll be throwing as a left hand, a southpaw on the bump here tonight for the Titans. And then, of course, with the Cougars, they are also wearing the red jerseys, black trim on the sides, white logo patch fitting on the front, saying Cougars, and black numerals with white trim around it, of course with the white pants there. As the Titans, or Nelson, has completed his warm-up, and he'll be ready to deal in here. And stepping up first will be Bo Fetting, wearing the 12, and he'll be batting from the left-handed batter's box, playing the shortstop position. Now, of course, with Nelson on the other end, with the Titans going down 1-2-3, he wants to make it as quick as he can to get back into the dugout and get his Titans going up. First pitch on the outer half and low is taken for a ball. Ball one.
Officials for today's game got Jeff Stone behind the plate. Chris Ellington down the first base line right now, our field umpire.
This one is cracked out to right field and tracking it far. And there is no tracking on that one. It is out of here in a bottom of the first. Home run there by Bo Fetting, and it quickly puts the Cougars up 1-0 here against the Titans on a blast to right field.
Fetting just going over that wall just to the right of that 347 mark in our right center field, and that's how you get the offense going at home there. Good way to start it there for the Cougars.
And a good way to start it nonetheless, to put up a quick run, to do it in big fashion with the big fly or the home run, but as well as your pitcher also dealing with the 1-2-3 in the top half of the inning. All signs look good there for the Cougars, and now they can settle in here, well, if they weren't already settled in. Bo Jorgensen stepping up to the plate. First pitch, he'll take a strike in the inner half for strike one. Bo Jorgensen, of course, wears number 18. He's playing the catcher duties tonight. as he takes the delivery here from Nelson. He'll swing and foul it off to the right side as it just gets out of play on a line, and it's going to put him in a pitcher's count, 0-2 with no one out. Nelson in the delivery. He throws in the outer half, trying to get the up in the zone, change the eye level a little bit, does not get him to chase there, and it'll put the count 1-2. And now Jorgensen looking for something in the zone, doesn't want to chase here. Nelson's inside delivery, he gets it. The umpire calls the foul ball on a tip, and it's going to keep the bat alive. 1-2, no one out. Of course, Jorgensen, as a batter inside, you want to follow up that home run that your teammate just hit there and have a real productive at bat there. This ball is fielded out to the right field, and it's going to drop in as Jorgensen basically, trying to keep the bat alive, stuck the bat out there, hit it towards right field, and the misplay out there by the Titans as Soren Baki was unavailable to make the catch there, and it's going to put a runner on as Oliver Kritzberger is going to step to the plate as well, or step to the plate with a runner on first base. You call that an E9 there? And it's still no one out here in the first inning as Nelson delivers the first strike to Kritzberger, and their first strike one. Nelson with the delivery looks over. He fires, and it's a ground ball up the third baseline, fielded there, and they try and turn the horn. They get the out there at second base. Good play there that time by Reed Clemenson as he fields and just fires a second. If he can't get both, at least get the lead runner, and that's exactly what he did there as Bo Jorgensen gets on with the error, but does not advance any further than first base there as he is the first out of the inning on a fielder's choice that allows Kritzberger on the bases here. Now stepping in, the DH, Dallas Carell. He wears number 20. He is designated hitting for Baron Auden, as Auden will be playing the left field, but he'll just be doing the defensive duties and giving Carell the offensive. Carell batting left-handed, down 0-1, takes a swing and a healthy cut there, and he swings through that one, puts him down on the count 0-2, one out here in the bottom, or the top of the first, or bottom of the first, sorry about that. 0-2, Nelson with the delivery. Outer half, and he gets him to swing through that one as Carell goes down on strikes. The first K of the game for Nelson on the bump for the Titans, and the second out here in the bottom of the first. Kritzberger still at first base. Now stepping in, Ryan Hoven, the pitcher. He takes first pitch down the middle, strike one. And again, the pitcher-pitcher matchup here early in the first inning as Hoven trying to keep the inning alive as Nelson tries to limit the damage to one. This one in the dirt, picked up cleanly there behind the plate that time was Gavin Jacobson, and it's going to put the count at 1-1. 1-1, two outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Kritzberger leads off first base. Nelson with the look, and he delivers. Curveball in there, off speed. Nice pitch there, and it froze Hoven up there. He was probably looking for something. He was probably looking for a fastball. Was fooled a little bit with the curveball in the zone, and Nelson gets the call, and he is ahead in the count. 1-2. Nelson again off speed, and this time Hoven taps it down the third baseline. It's just going to roll foul, and it's going to keep the bat alive. 1-2 as Ryan Hoven tries to, again, extend the inning. Trying to extend the inning and get it to Lance Kritzberger, who's on the on-deck circle. 1-2, two outs, bottom one. Nelson, Kritzberger takes off, and a throw down. No one covers the base. Kritzberger, Oliver Kritzberger, has second on the stolen base, and a throwing error will advance him to third base there, and he has now wheeled himself deep into scoring position with two down here in the bottom of the first. Not a bad throw there that time by Gavin Jacobson. Basically put it on the right side or the first base side of the second base bag. Just no one there covering on the play there, and it's a costly one if Hoven can come through. He takes a swing, and it's a foul ball behind us, and it's going to go out of play, and it's going to keep the bat alive. 2-2, two outs, bottom one, as as Nelson tries to get out of it here. Hoven again fouls this one off, extending the at-bat and making Nelson work here in the first inning. Again, the Cougars come into today's game 5-3, losers of their last 2. Looking to take a quick win as Hoven does get it in play. He puts it down the third base line. Nelson has to field it, tries to throw on the run, does not get it. Run will come across the score as Kritzberger's in. That is Hoven running around second on the fielding error, and now he wheels himself into third on a 2-base throwing error that time by Nelson. As basically it was like a tap bunt or a swinging bunt down the third base line, and Nelson just had nothing else to do, tried to quick field and throw across, and just was not able to make the play. And eventually what had happened is the ball goes down the right field line, and it allows Ryan Hoven to sprint all the way across the third base. Ryan Hoven does, I wouldn't say it was a true error to first base. I think Hoven would have ran that one out. I'm gonna give Hoven the hit on that one. He would have ran that one out even on a good fielding play there, even on a strong throw or an accurate throw. But he does get the 2-base error for, Nelson does get a 2-base error for allowing him past first base to get into third.
Dustin Olson does come in as the courtesy runner for Hoven. He's aboard at third now with Lance Kritzberger at the plate taking strike 1.
Strike 1, 0-1, bottom 2 here early. Swing and a miss there in the outer half, and now it puts it 0-2 with 2 down as Lance Kritzberger falls behind, and Nelson trying to clean up that mistake, not only allowing 2, and he does. Outer half strike there, and that will ring up the inning there as the Ada-Borup West Cougars get 2 hits, 2 runs off of 1 Norman County East Ulen Hitterdal error, and that will do it for us here in the bottom of the first, getting ready for the top of the second here on YourLiveEvent.com.
If you're an Ada business, you may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. This 1% interest loan is available for business expansion, business renovation, business improvements, and new businesses in Ada. Visit or contact Ada City Hall to receive additional information at how your business may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. Contact the City of Ada, 784-5520, or visit adamn.gov. The Ada-Borup School District is committed to excellence. Visit ada.k12.mn.us for the latest school information with education, athletic, events, parent resources, bus routes, COVID-19 updates, and more. The Ada-Borup School staff and administration welcomes all students pre-K through seniors to a positive learning environment. For additional information or questions, call the Ada-Borup School 784-5300, ada.k12.mn.us, or on Facebook.
As we bring you back in here, as it flips the inning now, it is to the top of the second as I'm trying to get the, nope, that is the outs. There it is, top of the second. Now stepping in for the Norman County East Ulen Hitterdal Titans is Reed Clemenson. Reed is playing the third base position, where number 3 takes first pitch outside, ball 1. Of course, after a 1-2-3 inning, looking to do or get something working for his Titans here, after also giving up the solo shot and then the aired run, or however you want to say it, giving up 2 runs to the Cougars, and try and find that answer back. Clemenson puts this one in play, and it's to the shortstop, Fetting. Fetting, long throw across, and he does not get it. Good run-out play there, as Clemenson will reach on an infield single, as that time Bo Fetting just was not able to make the play. He had good reaction, good fielding, just did not have the arm strength to throw him out there on a long, basically running away from first base. So very close play, but Reed Clemenson will run that one out, and it will be an infield single to lead off the game. And now brings up Zach Juarez, number 7, batting out of the right-handed batter's box. And this is the first traffic that Ryan Hoven had to face today, as a throw across to Jorgensen, as it looked to be a back pick opportunity to play there.
Tried to get Clemenson retreating back to first base, went by the first baseman Kritzberger, but he actually tripped and fell on top of Clemenson, not allowing him to advance. And good job by Austin McCraven there in right field to to get to it
To
and
basically
keep that
back up the
runner
play.
from
Yep.
advancing.
Hoven, 1-0 to Juarez. And the off speed up in the zone. This one's fouled down to the left field line, and it does get out of play as a couple fans were expressing their beliefs or about how close it was to almost hitting a car there on the left side of there on the street there. 1-1, no one out. Here in the top of the second, runner on first base for the Titans. And Juarez looking to do something off of Hoven here. He follows this one straight back. 1-2. Here in the top of the second. Reed Clemenson also again out at first base. Juarez at the plate. Next in line, Aiden Flayton. In the on deck circle, 1-2. And Hoven tries to throw across, or throws the pickoff. Is not successful as Clemenson does get back in time. And he'll look in. Hoven 1-2 to Juarez here. Clemenson takes his lead, and he's off and running. Clemenson throw down from Jorgensen. Good throw, but just was not able to catch and snag and apply the tag there that time. I believe it was the second baseman who was on the covering play there as Brennan Fetting. Unable to come up with that one. It would have been a bang-bang play either way. But any way you look at it, is a stolen base for Reed Clemenson. He now wheels himself into scoring position there with that. The 2-2 delivery is cracked down the line, and it is a foul ball. Very close play there down the line. As we have a little bit of confusion, the umpires called foul ball, and it was a very close play down the third base line there that time. It was a ball ripped down the line. Just was not able. It was about maybe a couple inches outside on the left side of the foul line there. 2-2 delivery is up in the zone off speed there that time from Hoven, and now he's fallen into a full count. 3-2 and has to make a pitch here is Hoven. He does off speed up in the zone inside, and this one's going to be a drawn ball 4, and it's going to put runners on first and second with Juarez drawing the walk. Very good at bat for Zach Juarez. Fell down early 1-2 and battled his way all the way down and almost cracked himself a double down the third base line, but was not successful. But he does draw his on-base percentage and gets a walk there. Now stepping in and a bunt opportunity is Aiden Flayton. He's going to successfully put it down the right field line, and Hoven on the fielding play and just was not able to get it over there to the Fetting. And it is going to be a scoring opportunity as the first run of the ball game for the Titans comes in on the throwing error as Clemenson was moving up on the sacrifice bunt, but he does come around to score on the error that time to Ryan Hoven. That also moves up Zach Juarez to third base on the throwing error, and Aiden Flayton does get to second base as well. So a one-base error on a sacrifice opportunity there as Hoven tries to dial in quickly here and throws in the outer half. Does not get the call. 1-0 with the Norman County East Uline Hinder Titans cutting the lead in half. 2-1 with runners in scoring position, no one out, or runners on second and third. This one's cracked out to left field, and it is over the head of the left fielder there, and it's going to score 2 for the Titans as a good hit there that time by Dawson Thompson gets it over the defense, and a 2 RBI double there as Aiden Flayton comes around to score, as well as Zach Juarez, and now puts it 3-2 on for the Titans over the Cougars here. Now stepping in is Soren Baki. He is playing the right field position, wearing number 10 with a runner on second base. That is Dawson Thompson, who just laced the double over the head that time for the Ada-Borup West Cougars, Baron Auden, as Baki takes the first pitch, strike 1, as it is 0-1. Hoven looking to settle in here after giving up 3 runs, 2 of them for sure earned on the day. This one low in the dirt. 1-1 the call. Bakke evens it up. 3-2. Top two. Titans lead over the Cougars here as Bakke swings through that one on the inner half, and it's strike two. 1-2. And they're in the top of the second. Again on second base, Dawson Thompson. Ryan Hoven on the bump. Hoven takes a look back. Bo Fetting retreats back to his position. This pitch is in the dirt. It looked to be a strikeout pitch, and off speed in the dirt. Does not get Bakke to chase there. And it now turns 2-2, evens up the count as Hoven again looking to get the punch out here and get his first out here in the top of the second. This one up and out of the or high and outside. Cannot find the corner there, and now he's filled the count again. 3-2 is the second time this inning he's faced this 3-2. Foul ball out of play that time as Bakke does reach up and tap that one foul and keeps the bat alive here. Probably swung at ball 4, but nonetheless, he does get the opportunity to continue the at-bat here with the foul ball. Hoven, Bakke is a swing through that one. That is the first out of the ball, or the first out of the top of the second, as Bakke goes down swinging for out number 1. Dawson Thompson, again still standing at second base, and Wyatt Crompton now steps in. Crompton wears number 4, playing the shortstop position as the first pitch gets away from Jorgensen that time, as it does not result in Thompson moving up into base. He'll remain there at second base as again Crompton steps in, down 1-0, or up 1-0 on the pitcher, Hoven. And now Hoven sets and delivers. Takes that one. Strike on the outer half. 1-1, evens up the count there. What a good inning so far from the Titans, scoring 3 runs, all in the all first 3 batters of the inning as Hoven tries a back pick opportunity as Bo Fetting snuck in the back door that time of Thompson, but was not able to complete, or Thompson had just enough of a reaction to get back to second base before the tag was applied. But Bo Fetting really sneaky behind there, almost got him sleeping there on the bases. This pitch in the dirt, 2-1. Hoven, after coming off a 1-2-3 inning there in the top of the first inning, really faced with a lot of base runners and not working ahead in the count as he was in that first inning, as now he falls behind 3-1 to the 9-hole hitter Wyatt Crompton. And of course it doesn't get much easier as the top of the order does repeat after this with Drew Jacobson on the batter's box. This pitch is up in the zone, ball 4, and it's going to put runners on first and second with 1 out, and that's going to bring up the top of the lineup. So a 5-pitch walk that time from Hoven to Crompton, puts him on first base. And now, of course, it resets the lineup. Drew Jacobson flew out to left field his first time up, gets his chance to redeem himself, and who knows, maybe put some more runs in here. First pitch on the outer half, and he gets the call there as Hoven does 0-1, 1 out here in the top of the second. Titans 3-3 on the year, looking to, like we said in the pregame coach's comments from Mark Hemberger, he wants to jump on him early. You know how these games go between the Cougars and Titans. There's always classics, but you want to get the upper edge early, especially when you're facing the 2 best pitchers on each team. As that time Drew Jacobson does get the head to that one and fouls it off down the third base line, but he'll fall behind in the count. 1-2, 1 out. Hoven has another opportunity to sit down Jacobson. He looks in. Hoven with the delivery in the outer half, and Drew Jacobson just again gets the head out there and fouls that one directly back to keep the at bat alive. And you got the full statistics on it. How many pitches so far are in this top of the second, or in total, has Hoven thrown?
Hoven's sitting at 43, now 44 pitches. This one has also fallen down the third base side here, so 44 pitches, 25 strikes, 19 balls here. And while the ones outside the zone, the bulk of them have come this inning. Here's struggling to locate his command in the second.
I think in that first inning, he only had about 10 or so pitches in that first inning. So he's about 30 into this at-bat, and that's another reason right there is why this at-bat has continued, as the Titans have been able to keep fouling off on 2-strike at-bats and keeping the at-bats alive, and it's really been helpful for them because, of course, you look at some of the 2-out at-bats, the Reed Clemenson early, the first at-bat of the inning, he fell behind the 2-2 and was able to battle back and get himself on base with a single. Of course, he had Dawson Thompson. Who am I looking for? Wyatt Crompton, the guy on first base. I couldn't find him on my stat sheet. He drew a long at-bat walk and just making Hoven work. This ground ball to Bo Fetting. Bo Fetting flips it over to his brother, and he'll swing across trying to get around the horn and does not get the double play. He gets the out at second base as Crompton is off the he's off the base paths with a fielder's choice. That is a 6-4 for an out. So fielder's choice gets the second out of the ball game. Drew Jacobson reaches, but that does not change the stat line. He is 0 for 1 here. Yeah, he is 0 for 1 here in today's game with a fielder's choice, but he does reach there, and then also moves Dawson Thompson to third base. Now stepping in, Gavin Jacobson, who had grounded out to Hoven himself. This one gets by Jorgensen, and coming in is Thompson. He tries to score, and he does, as he slides under the tag that time, as Jorgensen fed the ball nicely to Hoven, but just was not in time to get there. As also on the play, sneaking around, was Drew Jacobson. Now he wheels himself into third base off of the wild pitch. Or pass ball. I didn't really see the play. Was it either way? It does result.
Well, Hoven there, basically on his backside at home plate, saw the runner get off second, tried to throw back to second there, but then Jacobson smartly seen that the throw was going behind him, and that's a tough throw to make from your rear end, so he takes third base.
He does there. As we get back to the at-bat in hand, it's Gavin Jacobson as he takes a strike in the middle of the zone there, 1-1. Very low stance out of the right-handed batter's box, and he was chasing a low one on the outer half, and he swings over the top of that one and now puts the at-bat in favor of Hoven as he tries to fight out of this inning, only trying to limit it to 4 runs, as this one is blazed out to the right field gap. As Gavin Jacobson drives in Drew Jacobson, and now he's wheeling himself to second, and he's in there with a double. Give himself a 2-out double, and the rally continues for the Titans as another RBI is brought in there as a good at-bat there by Gavin Jacobson after after trying to chase that one in the lower half, gets one up in the zone, and he drives it out to the right field gap, just hit it where the ball is pitched. And he showed true batting skills right there as he drives in another one, puts the lead to 5-2, and what an inning it has been for the Titans here. Started the inning with a single by Clemenson, and he stole the bag to second, and Zach Juarez draws the walk. Aiden Flayton, he was the sack bunt opportunity, and a Hoven fielding error there. Allowed him to get on base, and then Dawson Thompson rips the double down the left field line or into the left field, and really just sparked a 3-run lead to get the lead. And then, of course, now that Hoven tried to deal himself back in, he got the strikeout of Botke and had an opportunity at Wyatt Crompton, lost him with a walk, and then, of course, gets the fielder's choice single out of the double play opportunity. There's your 2 outs, and now stepping in is Connor Nelson. Connor Nelson was the strikeout victim here early in the first inning. First pitch, and he fouls one off on the inner half. Looked like almost on the hands, but he muscles it out of play on the left side of the diamond.
Had a break in between batters there because Coach Erickson coming out, taking a timeout. Timeout's brought to you by Nick Prothero, Pioneer seed dealer in Ada.
As the ball is put in play, and a good play there by Fetting, as that was Brennan Fetting, and he tries to swing it over to first base, and again the aggressive base running by the Titans wheels it in that one, as Brennan Fetting made a diving play, threw it to first base, and as on the opposite side of the diamond, Gavin Jacobson rounding it's 2 outs, run on contact. He was running full speed after he turned third base, and he just kept his head down and kept trugging towards the plate. And after Connor Nelson reaches with an infield single, he wheels himself in to score and now puts the lead for the Titans to 6-2, a 6-run top of the second inning for the Titans here. As Jorgensen mishandles this one that's in the dirt from Hoven, and advancing on the play is Connor Nelson as he gets himself into second base on a wild pitch. So an RBI single there from Connor Nelson on that last play as he wheels himself into second base. 1-0 the count here as it is Reed Clemenson as we are through, and this is the 10th batter of the inning here in the top of the second. Reed Clemenson, of course, like I said, started the inning off with a single, and he scored the opening run, and this time cracks another one up to the middle, and this one is going to plate another run as a strong throw from the outfield, almost in time. Jorgensen just was not able to come up with the play as a great throw out there from Cameron Spaeth, almost gunned down Connor Nelson, but it does not turn out to be successful on that one as a RBI single and an advance on the throw that time by Reed Clemenson, and another RBI hit there for the Titans here. 7-2 and a big inning for them here. Now stepping in Zach Juarez, looking to continue the rally here. The first pitch fouled back out of play. It's 0-1. Zach Juarez again, the wearing number 7, playing the center field position, looking to keep the rally alive. 1-0 or 0-1. This one's hit out to center field. Underneath it is Spaeth, and he catches it as he will retire the side there. So a big inning there. I got 6 hits, 7 runs scored for the Titans, and 2 Ada-Borup West Cougars errors there on the play, and it's 7-2 as we are getting ready for the Cougars' bottom half of the inning here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
As we bring you back here, as we are getting set for the Cougars' half of the inning after giving up 7 runs on the top half of the inning by the Titans in a long inning that had plated or had 11 Titan batters before the eventual fly out to the center fielder there to end the whole top of the second mess there as the Cougars try and answer off of that one after putting up a 2 spot in the first inning. Now looking to try and muscle some offense here to get to bring some of the momentum back on their side after the Titans gained it all and more there in that top of the second. First pitch from Nelson. And, also to go along with the momentum shifting to the Titans side, Nelson hasn't thrown in quite some time after seeing 11 batters for his Titans up to the plate there in the top of the second. He hasn't thrown for a good probably 20 to 25 minutes, I'd say, or 15 to 20 minutes at least. But, yeah, it's been quite some time, and let's see if that does anything to his control or his efficiency as he gets ahead of the early batter here as it's Austin McCraven in the batting box out of the left-handed batter's box. It is 2-2 as Nelson tries to, like I said, try and get a quick 1-2-3, but at the same time, for the Ada-Borup West Cougars, you want to try and have long at-bats and extend the inning for as long as you can in case Hoven does go out there for the top of the third, you want him to be as rested and as clear-minded as he could be. Especially helping out, getting some runs would also do that there, as McRaven does strike out there here in the bottom of the second inning, and that is the first out here in the bottom of the second. That is the second K for Nelson here in this afternoon's ball game between the Cougars and Titans, as now stepping into the batter's box is Cameron Spaeth. First pitch is a called strike. It is 0-1. Cameron Spaeth was the fielder on the last play to end that mess of a second inning for the Cougars, as he grounds it here to the right side and fielding and throwing out that time by, that was Wyatt Crompton on the play in the field, and he throws it over and gets out number 2 for Nelson here, and quickly working is the Titans here. 4-3 the fielding for the second out. Now that brings up the top of the order, as now Bo Fetting will step in. No, not Bo Fetting. Stepping in now is Brennan Fetting. Thank you, Jake. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. 0-1 the count to him. Up in the zone. Ball taken. 1-1 evens up the count. Again, Brennan Fetting is playing the second base position, wearing the number 2 on the back of the jersey. He'll take this one for ball 2 on the outer half, as he looks to extend it and get at least Bo Fetting a chance here, or his brother. This one again swings up in the zone. He chases there. 2-2, 2 outs. Bottom of the second inning. Ada-Borup West 2 runs, as matched there by the Titans 7. That they put up a 7 spot, like I said, in the top of the second. Nelson delivers low, and he had a couple of his fielders, or the Titan fielders, start moving towards the dugout. Thought that was the strikeout pitch, but it is not, as Brennan Fetting works the count full. This one swings over underneath that one, and that will do it for the side. A 1-2-3 strikeout inning with 2 Ks on the strikeout there. And the Cougars go down with 0 runs on 0 hits and no Titans error here on YourLiveEvent.com, with the score reading the Titans 7, Cougars 2, top of the third, coming here in a moment.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsborough is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and a $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts multiple insurance plans, including Delta Dental, United Concordia, that was affiliated with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Principal Dental Insurance. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsborough, and the friendly staff will help make it sparkle. Call 701-636-4244 today.
As we welcome you back here to Ada after the Titans shut down the Cougars there, here in the top of the third inning. It is 7-2 Titans, and of course putting up the 7 spot there in the second inning. Now let's see what they can do and see if they can put up another crooked number, or let's see if Ryan Hoven can shut the door here and put a zip on the board and try and give his Cougars a chance to get back in this game. First pitch is low and in the dirt outside, ball 1. As stepping up to the batter's box for the Norman County East Hillsborough Titans, it is Aiden Flayton. As he steps in with his first at bat, tries the sacrifice bunt early on and was reached on the air by the pitcher, and that one is hit out to left field. It sneaks through the third base and shortstop, and it is a leadoff hit for Aiden Flayton, as he is on base again for his second time here in today's game. As we bring you up, as Dawson Thompson, who drove in the 2-base RBI double there in that top of the second inning, he gets his second chance to at bat here in the top of the third. Dawson again batting from the right side. Drove it over the left fielder's Baron Aden's head there in that top of the second. As he takes the first pitch low and in the dirt. Ball 1. 1-0. Hoven to Thompson. Flayton on first base. Hoven takes a peek. And he tries the pickoff and does not successful there. As Flayton does get back in time before the throw across, of course, from Hoven. But that does not stop Flayton as he is quickly off the base, and another check over there that time from Hoven. And Hoven really paying attention a lot closely to these base runners, and especially after what had happened in that top of the second, it does not surprise a little bit that he does get a little nervous when the base runners are on the base. 1-1. No one out here in the top of the second, with Thompson getting the pitch that time after 2 pickoffs. As again, Hoven does peek over. Flayton takes a nice lead off first base, about 2 strides, and he's off. It looked like a hit runs in. Bo Fetting with the field cannot go to second base, but he throws across the diamond and retires Dawson Thompson on that play. Aiden Flayton goes to second base on that one. Good read or very good hitting skill that time by Dawson Thompson. Saw him running, probably saw that he didn't get as good of a jump as he wanted to, or maybe the hit and run was in play and was just able to get the ball in play and put it on the ground and allow Flayton to second base, and takes the fielder's choice 6-3 on the putout there for the first out. Soren Botke takes steps back into the batter's box after a top of the second strikeout, 0-for-1 on his line. Looking to do some damage here in the second bat. Takes this one outside from Hoven. Again, Flayton on second base. Here in the top of the third with 1 out. 1-1 the count to Botke. Botke swings through that one, and it's 1-2. As Hoven's got another opportunity to get a strikeout here on Botke. And he does. Strikeout there and make it the second out of the top of the third here. As again, that is the second time Botke was retired on strikes from Hoven. Now stepping in Wyatt Crompton as he drew a top of the second walk. This time starts the same way as the last one. 1-0, ball in the dirt. And again, Hoven in 3 innings, how many pitches is he at, Jake?
66.
He's at 66, and really good about 30 to 40 of them came in that second inning. So depending on if he can, come out and not allow any more runs here, we might see him for at least another inning or 2. But of course, that second inning really took him out of trying to stay in the game as long as he could.
Well, at this point, I think just based on having 4 games this week and his pitch count right now at 68, they're going to let him go the full 105 and see as far as he can go.
As he takes this one inside as Crompton works the count back to even 2-2, 2 down here in the top of the third with the Titans leading 7-2 on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
Yeah, I think if he finishes this inning with under 75 pitches, which he does there on exactly pitch number 70, I think 75 is the mark there that you'd have to go to 3 full days of rest. So we'll see if he comes back out next inning, but that's it for the Titans as they strand a runner on second base. Ada-Borup West Cougars coming up to the plate. They trail Norman County Eastfield Herald 7-2, your Community Co-op scoreboard.
One of the main benefits of moving to the Halstead Living Center and Heritage House community is to enjoy every comfort of home without the burdens of home ownership in an environment that offers choices for care assistance, social interaction, group activities, or simply quiet, comfortable living. Another reason to choose Halstead Living Center and Heritage House is to get back to living life through their all-inclusive services and full array of social events, spiritual enrichment programs, recreational activities, and lifelong learning. For more information, call 456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
As we bring it back here to Ada for the bottom third, and the Cougars at bat here, down 7-2 off the Titans. And now stepping in the top of the order, Bo Fetting, Bo Jorgensen, Oliver Kritzberger. 1-2-3 here to face off again against Connor Nelson in his third inning of work here. The first pitch from the southpaw is in the inner half. No, as the call is on the just in the inner half. 1-0. And, of course, we flash you back to the first inning with Bo Fetting knocking in the second pitch of the ball game for a home run out to the right field, just underneath the scoreboard there, to get the scoring going quickly there for the Cougars. As, of course, Nelson probably knows about that very well and does not want to give another hittable pitch, and this time he does. Fetting lines out to the second baseman on that play, and that will be out number 1 as a quick 3-pitch at bat. But Fetting hits the ball hard, but just right at the second baseman there is a line out to 4 to be the first out here in the bottom of the third. Nelson back in a quick pitch hit, or a quick hit to the foul line, and not able to come up with the play that time. In foul territory was the first baseman Zach Juarez, as he is not unable to come up with Reed Clemenson, the first baseman for the Titans, as he was not available to come up with a play. Or I'm sorry, Aiden Flayton. My mistake on that. Third base, and now this is played over here by Reed Clemenson. He throws across the diamond as Aiden Flayton came off the bag, as the umpire states. And that one is going to result in that time Bo Jorgensen getting on base with another error to get him on.
Yeah, the throw from Clemenson just a bit short. Flayton couldn't quite grow an extra inch before the game there to keep his foot on the bag.
He does not retire there. It puts a runner on first base, and we have a courtesy runner. And I think I see number 11.
Yep, you're right there.
That is Trenton Sipp.
Sipp, yeah.
Trenton Sipp is the courtesy runner at first base for the Cougars here, as Nelson back in out of the stretch, and he throws the first pitch strike. That time to Oliver Kritzberger. Oliver Kritzberger wearing the number 5, also playing the number 5 position, which is third base. He's 1 for 1 today with a single against Nelson so far. And this one, he was on that one, follows it straight back to the screen, and now he's behind in the count, 0-2 with 1 down here in the bottom of the third. 7-2 Titans lead the Cougars here. Of course, Sipp leading off first. Nelson keeping an eye on him. Now he delivers high in the zone, and it's going to result in a ball there. 1-2 with 1 down.
Sipp got a really big lead off first, and with the lefty Nelson on the mound, surprised that he'd go off that far. There he goes 3 steps.
Nelson takes a look, and he throws outer half, and a off-speed attempt there that time, as it is fielded. The catcher had a little problem handling it there, as Gavin Jacobson bobbled just a little bit, but not enough for Sipp to try and advance. As again, Sipp with a nice healthy lead off first base, and swinging through on that one in the outer half was Oliver Kritzberger, and he'll get sat down on strikes there. Out number 2 here in the bottom of the third. Now, so far, that is 4 strikeouts on the day for Nelson. And how many pitches is he at so far here?
He is at 46 right now.
So working very efficient and having the stats to prove it there. Nelson, again, looks over, fires in, strike 1 to Dallas Correll, who steps in, and so far today he is 0 for 1 with a strikeout here in that bottom of the first inning. He puts this one in play, and a great reaction play there as Nelson snags it, and that will retire the side there. So the Ada-Borup West Cougars get no runs off of no hits and 1 Norman County East Uline Hitterdal error. Here it is. It's 7-2. The Titans lead the Cougars on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Oh, no knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, Broadband Voice TV. 1-800-457-2125. The Ada-Borup Booster Club was formed in 1999 to promote and to support activities sponsored by the Ada-Borup School District and the community through volunteers as well as other means of support. The Ada-Borup Booster Club consists of parents, community members, and alumni. They meet monthly to plan and carry out fundraising activities. Monies raised by the Booster Club are used to support the students in academics, athletics, fine arts, and other activities. To learn more about the Ada-Borup Booster Club, visit the Ada-Borup Booster Club Facebook page.
As we welcome you back here to the top of the fourth action with the Titans coming up, and we are broadcasting from the Laura Tweeton Thrivent Financial booth here behind the plate here in at the Ada-Borup Baseball Complex here. The Lauren Tweeton Thrivent Financial, leave a legacy, plan for a future. Visit Laura Tweeton at Thrivent Financial Representative. And again, we'll set the defense up as it is top four. As of now stepping into bat for the Titans, should set that one up first, is the top of the order, Drew Jacobson. So far 0 for 1, or 1 for 2 on the day, and he'll take a swinging strike through that time. As again, we'll start with the Ada-Borup West Cougars, who remain the same with Ryan Hoven at the bump, Bo Jorgensen behind the plate. The infield as Jacobson puts this one in play to the right side. And another error on there on the right side that time as the first baseman, Lance Kritzberger, unable to come up with the play there. Also backing him up on the play was the second baseman, Brennan Fetting. And the right fielder, of course, Austin McCraven. All could not come up with the play, and it is a E. Where do you throw the E on that one to, Jake?
Actually, that was a tough play. I'd give him a base hit on just kind of a duck fart single.
Fair enough. I'm fine with that because it really wasn't. One was set underneath it as a infield play here as Hoven does get the ball from that was Gavin Jacobson on the hit. He hits it up the first base line. Hoven gets it, and he tags out Gavin Jacobson running down the first base line. That advances Drew Jacobson, though, to second base, but it does give Gavin the first out here in the top of the fourth. As we set back up. Also, the shortstop, as I try and get back into it, 0-1. The count here to the new batter, Connor Nelson, batting from the left side. Bo Fetting playing the shortstop position. Oliver Kritzberger third. We got Baron Auden playing left field. Center field's manned by Cameron Spaeth as Jorgensen lets this one between his legs, and it turns the count to 1-1, I think. Yes, because the first pitch was fouled off behind us. And also, like I said, right field, Austin McCraven for the Ada-Borup West Cougars, and that is your lineup reset on the defensive side for the Ada-Borup West Cougars. As we get back to the at-bat, 1-1, 1 out, with a runner now moving to third base. That time it is Drew Jacobson. This one's fouled and out of play here, as Connor Nelson does get another chance here. 1-2, 1 out. Top four, 7-2 Titans lead over the Cougars. Hoven delivers, slapped out to right field. This one's hooking, and it's going to go foul there that time. As on the plate, tracking that one down. For the Ada-Borup West Cougars, getting it back in was Baron Auden. 1-2, 1 out. Nelson looks back in, and Hoven trying to get another out here. High in the zone, no that time. 2-2, as Jorgensen fakes the throw down to third base. As again, the aggressive base running and the savviness that the Titans have produced there on the bases, really trying to bait the Cougars into throwing some of those. As this one's fouled off and out of play behind us again that time as Connor Nelson stays alive, battling 2-2 here with 1 out. Top four.
Well, maybe the ironic thing you talk about that is the Titans actually have 4 errors in the field. Cougars just 1. But here's the swing and a miss, drop third strike. Runner comes to the plate. Throw gets by the catcher, Hoven, into shortstop, and it's going to be a drop third strike. Advancement to first, and then Drew Jacobson comes in to score.
So, yes, on the play, Drew Jacobson comes in to score, and he puts another run up and makes it 8-2 for the Titans, as also Connor Nelson does advance to first base. The strikeout does count, but the out does not.
Correct.
So Connor Nelson will, so to the stat sheet, Hoven will get another K to his name, but he does not get the full out itself. As leading off first base is Nelson, as Clemenson takes a first pitch swing at it, and a back pick opportunity, and Jorgensen throws him out there for out number 2, as Nelson got a little too far off the base. So now, and he, of course, gets back picked there, and now that puts 2 outs and an 0-1 count here to Reed Clemenson. So with the drop third strike, as a ball hit to the left field or left side, and it's going to be a single there for Reed Clemenson, and have another day. He's on base all 3 times he's been up to the plate, with all 3 being singles, 3 for 3, and what a performance he's had today. Now stepping in is Zach Juarez, the center fielder, 0 for 1 on his line with a walk and a flyout to the center fielder, as Hoven tries another back pick here, or the pickoff try on Clemenson, and is not successful in that one. (8-2) the score, 2 outs, top of the 4th. Hoven dealing to Juarez. Long wait there from Hoven, as a ball put in play to the left side, and it drops through, and Fetting was the nearest on it, as we have a loose ball to the right side, as Brennan Fetting tries to go track it down, and it's going to, in the process, it's going to plate another run. A very confused play. Jake, did you see fully what happened on that play?
Well, it looked like the shortstop Fetting there, Bo Fetting, was calling off left fielder center field, and then kind of got twisted around. Ball landed fair, then a throwing error on the left fielder for the Cougars there, Auden, trying to get it back in towards second base, goes by, run comes in to score. Now here's a ball lined up center field straight away, and a base hit going for third. Hesitation to get the ball back in, and that will allow the runner to take third base. So Flayton comes through with a single and runners at the corners for the Titans.
And it does. Zach Juarez moves up to third base, as Aiden Flayton does get another single, and he is on base all 3 times in his at-bats with a single. What is his full stat line? I have him on base.
I'll get to you in a second here.
Thank you. As we are going to have a pitcher's visit, or a mound visit here, as it looks like it might be, I'm not going to, I can't make the assumption, but I think Ryan Hoven is either going to get a talking to try and get out of this inning with 2 down, or he might be done. No, he is not on the hill. He's over there at the short. So it is a new pitcher going to be coming into the ball game, and Ryan Hoven is most likely moving out to left field for the Cougars.
We'll take a timeout here. Timeout's brought to you by Nick Prothero, Pioneer Seed Dealer in Ada. Norman County East Steel and Heraldale now leads 9-2 over Ada-Borup West on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
Enbridge's Line 3 replacement project will create thousands of family-supporting jobs. This $2.6 billion private investment in Minnesota will be an economic boost, bring extra county tax revenue for years to come, and a secure and steady supply of North American oil to fuel Minnesota's quality of life. We're focused on safety and ready to get to work. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3US.
If you're an Ada business, you may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. This 1% interest loan is available for business expansion, business renovation, business improvements, and new businesses in Ada. Visit or contact Ada City Hall to receive additional information and how your business may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. Contact the City of Ada, 784-5520, or visit adamn.gov.
As we welcome you back here in Ada, and we do have a pitching change, as now coming into pitch for the Ada-Borup West Cougars is Oliver Berger, and we'll kind of run through the rest of the substitutions. So Kritzberger recently playing third base. He now comes into pitch. Dallas Crowell, the DH, now comes in to play first base, and they will lose the DH spot, which means Baron Auden's day is done for the night, as well as Ryan Hoven, the recent pitcher, now moves out to left field, and he'll take the place of Auden, and now that moves Lance Kritzberger over to replace Oliver Kritzberger there at third base. So Oliver Kritzberger is going to be on the bump, and he's going up against pretty much the 7, 8, 9 batters, Dawson Thompson, Soren Bakke, and Wyatt Crompton, it's 2 outs. So he doesn't necessarily will be facing them, but it's 2 outs in the fourth, and his first batter will be Dawson Thompson. As we are getting a few more warm-up pitches here from Oliver Kritzberger. As Dawson Thompson steps in with the runners on first and third, and still a good possibility or a good scoring opportunity chance here for the Titans here, up 9-2 on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Here with the first pitch from Kritzberger is down in the zone, and it's going to be dug out nicely there by Jorgensen. It's going to be a ball 1-0 to Thompson, and Thompson again has had a fantastic day as well as today. Ripped the top of the second double to play to 2 runs there as he takes a look at a strike there, 1-1, even the count, as well as a fielder's choice to the shortstop, also advancing Aiden Flayton earlier in the top of the third. Dawson Thompson steps into that one and swings and fouls that one back. 1-2 the count, and Kritzberger has a chance to get out of this one. Oliver Kritzberger, that is. 1-2, 2 down. Runners on the corner. And a off-speed pitch up in the zone. Looked like a curveball that just did not curve down on the play that time. 2-2, 2 down. Top 4. Kritzberger again on the delivery, and Thompson puts it in play to the second baseman, Brendan Fetting, and he throws it over, and he'll retire the side there with that one. So off of 2 hits, the Titans score 2 runs off of 1 Ada-Borup West Cougar error, and that will do it for the top of the 4th inning, with it being 9-2 Titans lead as we head to the bottom of the 4th here on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Ada-Borup School District is committed to excellence. Visit ada.k12.mn.us for the latest school information with education, athletic, events, parent resources, bus routes, COVID-19 updates, and more. The Ada-Borup School staff and administration welcomes all students pre-K through seniors to a positive learning environment. For additional information or questions, call the Ada-Borup School 784-5300, ada.k12.mn.us, or on Facebook.
As we bring you back here to Ada for the bottom of the 4th action here, as the Cougars get another chance to bat here, down 9-2 to the Titans, as you want to be stepping up for the Ada-Borup West Cougars. As I flip over the sheet, we should have Hoven, Lance Kritzberger, and Austin McCraven coming up for this at bat here this time around. Again, still on the bump is Nelson for the Norman Counties, or the Titans. We'll recap their defensive settings as well. So Connor Nelson on the bump, Gavin Jacobson behind the plate, as this one is put into play to the right side, as on the play and tracked down that time nicely by the right fielder. That is Soren Bakke, as he takes out number 1 there from Hoven. So a fly out to 9. That will retire Hoven there. And now it brings up Lance Kritzberger, the newly inserted third baseman, after Oliver Kritzberger takes the bump. First pitch on the outer half, ball 1, 1-0. to Kritzberger here. Also on the for the Titans, as we'll recap their defense, is a ball 2. The first baseman, Aiden Flayton, still there at first. Second baseman, Wyatt Crompton. The shortstop, Drew Jacobson. The third baseman, Reed Clemenson. And the outfielder is Dawson Thompson in left. We got Zach Juarez out in center. And then, of course, the right fielder, Soren Botke. The 2-1 delivery is in there. Strike 2 evens the count up and puts him in a good strikeout zone here. 2-2, 1 out. Bottom 4. 9-2 the score. Titans lead over the Cougars. And he swings through a off-speed pitch there. And that is another strikeout there. Make it out number 2 for the inning. And now it brings up, this time, is going to be Austin McCraven. Austin McCraven 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. As well as Lance Kritzberger just went out there on that strikeout there. So make it now, that is 6 strikeouts here in the game. Or, yes, no, 5 strikeouts for Nelson here in today's game, and he gets ahead early, 0-1 on McCraven. Swings through an upstairs fastball again there, makes it 0-2, 2 strikes, and Nelson looking for another quick inning here in the bottom of the 4th. And he gets a strikeout there, and now make it 6 on the day. So a 1-2-3 inning. 2 strikeouts in the inning that time from Nelson, and the Cougars go down with 0 runs on 0 hits and no Titans errors there. As we'll take a timeout, and your Nick Prothero Pioneer C timeout as the Titans lead 9-2 over the Cougars here on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Buying, building, or remodeling a home is a big financial commitment and can be stressful. Hi, this is Kim Peters, personal banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. I'll keep it simple when it comes to purchasing or remodeling your home. I'll be your local American Federal banker, providing local servicing and support with online and mobile application options. For your next mortgage, visit with me at American Federal Bank, Highway 9 South Ada, or apply at AmericanFederalBank.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome to a caring community of older adults living safely in company with others. Welcome to Benedictine Living Community Ada, with the commitment to senior living that you've come to expect from Benedictine. As a member of the Benedictine organization, Benedictine Living Community Ada can offer personalized care to your loved ones while relying on the support and expertise of a larger network of professionals. We are proud of our community, and we are proud to serve you. We are Benedictine. Learn more at benedictineliving.org/together.
As we welcome you back here into the top of the 5th here with the Titans leading 9-2. And now stepping up to bat for the Titans is Soren Botke as he falls down quickly 0-1. Now a foul ball in play, it looks like, as Jorgensen tracks it and is unable to make the catch there that time, as Jorgensen goes all the way to the wall, or to the fences just behind the plate here, and unable to make the catch there. But he puts down Botke down 0-2 in this at bat early against Kritzberger, and we'll do our Lynn Fours in-game summary, as I'll try and put up their feature real quick, as this one is fouled back and out of play. Your Lynn Fours insurance agency in-game summary so far is, the Titans had a big second inning after a first solo home run and a 2-run spot early in the game for the Cougars to jump out 2-0. The 7-run second inning, top of the second inning for the Titans really put a stamp hold on it, as after that they really been in control, and Nelson has been really in control of the game, recording 6 strikeouts and limiting very minimal base runners there for the Cougars, as now again they jump out to a 9-2 lead here in the top of the 5th. 9-2 the score, 1 down with a strikeout there that time to Soren Botke. And a first pitch ball taken there that time to Wyatt Crompton, who's coming in for his third at bat. He drew a walk and he struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. So he is 0 for 1 on the day. Now he steps in against the new pitcher. That is, of course, for the Ada-Borup West Cougars. That is Oliver Kritzberger. After facing Ryan Holven for his first 2 at-bats, let's see what he can do against Kritzberger here. And he gets ahead early, 2-0. This one up in the zone, 3-0. And again, Wyatt Crompton has another opportunity to set the tables for like Drew Jacobson, Gavin Jacobson, and Connor Nelson, the top 3, if he can get on base here with a walk. This one in there as Kritzberger finds the zone that time, and now he makes it 3-1. 3-1, 9-2 the score. 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning, and he does orchestrate the walk there as Crompton never once swung at the pitch, and he draws a 5-pitch walk just like he did in the 2nd inning. So he is on with a walk. Now that sets, like I said, the table up for Drew Jacobson and the top of the order here. As Drew Jacobson, as we have a pause in play, as Jorgensen, Jorgensen was stretching something out, and he had the umpire's time there, but now he is all good. And Kritzberger's on the bump, ready to go. In the stretch, he looks down, he gets it and throws. Jacobson slaps it over to the right side and foul out of play, strike 1.
Glad that was a low liner because up 2 feet and I'm replacing a taillight.
You're replacing the tail light, or we almost had a camera almost get hit there.
Yeah, that too.
0-1 the count to Jacobson here. He hits this one out to center field. Incoming is Spaeth, and he makes a jumping catch for out number 2 here in the top of the 5th inning.
Second time Spaeth has done that little jump catch, and I don't know. I think that makes you a little
as long as
uneasy
he catches it. I mean, you're fine with it. But if he drops it, it's one of those uneasy feelings. It's like, really? Did you have to do that one? But he still makes it. He's made it 2 for 2 so far, and that fly out to 8. Now stepping in is Gavin Jacobson, the catcher. 1-0. He takes a ball 1. He, so far in the game, is... I didn't get his most recent one. I think he's 1-3.
With the ground out, a double, and then he bunted back to the pitcher and was thrown out.
That is right. As we had a stolen base opportunity, as Crompton is in there nicely on the stolen base. Good throw there by Jorgensen. Just was not in time as Crompton got a nice lead, and he snags second base. Again, the true real story of the game has been the base running ability that the Titans have shown, the aggressiveness to steal a couple bags, especially on wild pitches, take that extra bag, instead of taking a 1 bagger, they've taken 2 bags out of an error. This one put in play to the right side, or to the left side, and Spaeth camps underneath it, and that will retire the side here in the 5th. The Titans get no runs off of 1 hit and no Ada-Borup West Cougar errors here on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. It is 9-2 Titans over the Cougars right now, and we'll take a timeout with your Pioneer Seed timeout here on yourliveevent.com.
At the Bennett Hoagland Agency, we understand that crop insurance is not a one-size-fits-all program. It's our specialty at the Bennett Hoagland Agency, and we can easily identify the options you need to help your farm succeed. John, Wayne, and Marissa are dedicated to helping you create a cost-effective risk management plan that supports your unique farm operation. Call or stop at the Bennett Hoagland Agency to review your crop insurance coverage. We're an equal opportunity provider. If you're an Ada business, you may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. This 1% interest loan is available for business expansion, business renovation, business improvements, and new businesses in Ada. Visit or contact Ada City Hall to receive additional information and how your business may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. Contact the City of Ada, 784-5520, or visit adamn.gov.
As we welcome you back to this Pine to Prairie baseball or a conference battle between the Cougars and the Titans, we get you set for the bottom five action here as I reset the score. Titans leading 9-2, and Nelson will come back out for his coming back for the fifth inning. Already putting in 4 innings of work and looking to continue the same dominance he's had. He gave up the 2 runs early in the first inning off a solo shot from it was again Bo Fetting, but since then hasn't really allowed much of anybody for the Cougars. He's been pretty much in control since, as well as Oliver Kritzberger scoring earlier in that game earlier in today's game. But besides that rough first inning, Nelson's been in control, and he's been pretty efficient so far. And he gets out early with a strike 1 this time.
He sent down 10 of the last 11 batters he's faced.
Correct. Cameron Spaeth is up at the plate, batting from the right side. He swings on that one, fouls it back. It is 0-2 quickly here in the bottom of the 5th.
Coming down to crunch time for the Cougars. Want to make sure that they get good at bats, play good defense, keep their focus, just like Dr. Dave Solsi and the staff at the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada wants you to keep your focus. Call, schedule your eye examination, 784-4091. Just dove off to our left here outside the batting cage there at the Valley Square Building Ada. Again, 784-4091.
As on the play, a ball was called. It is now even up 2-2. On the balls and strikes as Nelson tries to get the first out. This one put in play. Spaeth down the right field line. A nice tracking job that time by the right fielder for the Norman County East Union Hit-It-All Titans. That is Soren Botke, and he takes out the first out for the bottom of the 5th, as that is a flyout 2-9 as Spaeth is sat down. He is 0 for 2 and not helping much, especially the bottom part of the order for the Cougars just has not gone on base or extended innings for the top. Because, of course, Fetting and Oliver Kritzberger, the 2 runs, Bo Fetting put himself in as his own run. But, the Cougars just haven't had the success from the bottom of the lineup. As now stepping in is Brennan Fetting, the second baseman, as he now falls behind 0-2.
Well, and give a lot of credit to Nelson, too. He's played a lot of baseball going back to all the years with the Titans and in the summer with the Legion and last year at the non-Legion ball. He's put in some time on the mound and in the field and everywhere along with his Titan teammates.
And especially, from more up here in the Midwest, there's not that many southpaws you face on a regular. So sometimes, you look at it and, of course, the southpaws just you see very rare of them. So sometimes it just if you're not looking for it or if you're not on, I mean, it is a difficult style of hitting or vision wise because you're seeing it from the different side. They're throwing it from a different angle, and so, just like I said, you don't see it very often.
Cougars did face the southpaw and Swenson of BGMR last Friday.
Oh, so they have experience against it. Yeah. Fouled off out of play. Fetting keeps the bat alive. 2-2, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. So you let me ramble there, and you didn't say anything to me.
I just smiled.
I know you did. I saw the smirk. That's why I was like, you had something in the back pocket there you wanted to say. Fouled off, and wow, good thing that cage is there, or else we'd have been hit right in the face.
I could have ducked.
I don't have the reaction time that you have, I guess. 2-2. 1 out.
Probably a good thing.
Bottom 5. Brendan Fetting still working with the at-bat with Nelson here. He gets this one in play to the right side, and that's a single there through the third and shortstop there. And Fetting gets on base, and he sets the table up nicely for his brother Bo Fetting here. Single through to the right side, and now it gives, of course, like I said, Bo Fetting a chance. 1 for 2 on the day, but his one hit was a decisive one early in the ball game with a solo shot out to right field. But then, of course, since then, the Cougars tacked on 1 run, but have not able to maintain and put a hold on here. As the ball put in play to the right side, second baseman fields it, throws across the second, and it is as both Fettings were running very hard down the line, and especially Brendan Fetting made the exchange or the opportunity at second base to try and turn 2 or at least get the lead runner. Very difficult. He gets on base, and I think we'll call that a E4 on the play. I don't really.
I couldn't tell if the throw was low or if it was low, but if it was knocked out of the glove by Brennan sliding into second, or if it was just mishandled.
We'll leave it at a hit. How about a fielder's choice? Yeah,
Yep,
we'll just say fielder's choice. We won't say hit. We'll just say fielder's choice. That allows Bo Fetting on first base. That allows Brennan Fetting to second base with one out here in the bottom of the fifth. Runners on first and second. And finally, the Cougars have an opportunity here with some runners on. Now stepping in, of course, Bo Jorgensen as he takes this one, fouls it out of play to the right side. It is 0-2, one out here in bottom five, down 9-2 to the Titans. Of course, both Fettings on the bases, Bo and Brennan. Brennan at second, Bo at first, Jorgensen at the plate. On deck, Oliver Kritzberger looking for an opportunity here. Paul tapped into the right side, going to be fielded here by the second baseman for Wyatt Crompton for the Titans, and he throws across and gets the out at first base. And it's another fielder's choice, and it's going to allow Bo and Brennan Fetting to advance a base each. Brennan to third, Bo to second, and now brings up Oliver Kritzberger with a chance to drive in two with a hit to the outfield here. Nelson again working quick, got the out there on a 4-3 fielder's choice for the second out. First pitch strike. And again, early on, that's what you like to see from Nelson as he's been working head. Second pitch in and out of, fouled off and out of play. And now he puts himself in a hole. 0-2, two down with runners on second and third. Nelson quickly working through it, and he gets a foul tip that time. Kritzberger falls on straight back to the screen. If you are watching, especially Connor Nelson on the bump, he basically gets up, takes like a second, shakes, and he's throwing.
I know, I love it.
Making it quick. Making the batter not feel
like
comfortable
Mark
there.
Burley. I hated that he was a White Sox, but I loved his pace.
Threw the fastest no-hitter in MLB history. And he gets the strikeout there as Oliver Kritzberger goes down to Connor Nelson again. Make it a 7 strikeout night for Connor Nelson for the Titans. And that will do it for the fifth inning with the Titans leading 9-2 over the Cougars here on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. And we'll take a timeout with our Pioneer Seed, Nick Prothero, Pioneer Seed timeout on yourliveevent.com.
American Farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the Agronomy Centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or our Villa at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or our Villa at 701-343-6273. Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, and natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call Community Co-op today, 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers. Community Co-op, your co-op in your community.
As we bring you back here for the this is going to be the top 6 action here. As for the Titans, it's going to bring up the middle, or the 2, 3, 4 hitters, Connor Nelson, Connor Nelson will lead off with Reed Clemenson, as well as Zach Juarez, going to be the 3, 4, 5 hitters for the Titans here in the 6th. How did Gavin Jacobson get retired in the last inning?
Gavin?
I didn't get the last out there.
Flew out to center field.
Okay.
Well, left center.
Okay.
Spade made the catch.
First pitch, strike there on the inner half there as Kritzberger works ahead quickly on Nelson. Nelson's had a pretty efficient day, or semi-efficient day. He has 2 strikeouts on the day, one swinging, both of them swinging, of course, but one dropped and was able to get to first base, and then he was back-picked. But in the second inning, he was able to get on base, knocked a single out, and was able to come all the way across and score in that top of the second inning. That's 7 runs second inning. And this time another K on the board for him. Make it 3 Ks on the day in the 3-hole for Connor Nelson. Now that will bring up Reed Clemenson to the plate here as he's working himself on a 3-for-3 at bat, or 3-for-3 day. All 3 singles. 2 times he was able to come all the way around and score here in today's ball game. This time he cracks another one. This one fielded by Fetting, and it goes between his legs as Bo Fetting allows that one. It's E6 there that time. As again on the base paths for the Titans is Reed Clemenson, and I mean 4 for 4 on the bases, technically 3 for 3, but he's on base 4 times. Very efficient day from him today, and a very bright spot there for the Titans here. 9-2 the score. 1 down here in the top of the 6th, and Clemenson takes off immediately on the throw, and he's in there with his 2nd stolen base of the ball game so far. He steals 2nd for the 2nd time. So not only to go along with 3 singles, but he's got himself with 2 stolen bases. So doing it all for the Titans here as they lead 9-2 in the top of the 6th. 1 down, 0-1 count to Zach Juarez, who's in the plate batting from the right side against Oliver Kritzberger. Kritzberger looks in, takes a sign and delivers inner half, and it looked like a jam shot as Bo Fetting settles underneath it there at the shortstop position, and he puts that one away. He puts that one away and makes it out number 2 with a pop out to 6. Juarez sat down again, 2nd out here in the top of the 6th inning, and now that's going to bring up Aiden Flayton. Aiden Flayton again today comes in. He's been on base all 3 times he's been up. 2 singles. And he looks to go against Kritzberger. First one fouled off just behind the screen here. And it makes the count 0-1. 2 down here in the top of the 6th. 9-2 on deck. Dawson Thompson retrieves that one, and he's waiting for another opportunity at the plate. This one swung through. It looked like an off-speed on the inner half, and he gets Aiden out in front of that one, and he now falls in a hole. 0-2 to Kritzberger. 0-2. Stepping back in, down in the count, but up in the scoreboard, 9-2. The Titans lead the Cougars. Kritzberger trying to work, and he throws one in the dirt, and it's going to allow it one more time. So if it wasn't for the Bo Fetting error there, it would have allowed Reed Clemenson probably to be thrown out at first base, and it would have been a 1-2-3 inning. But now can he limit the damage and not give up that run that time, as he now works the count 2-2 is Aiden Flayton. 2-2. 9-2 the score. Top 6. As Flayton gets the delivery, he puts this one in play. No, he does not, to the left side. It is fouled off. And a play that time almost made by Mark Henberger, the head coach, the third base coach on the side. But it goes off his hands.
Mark's trying to get fancy, tried to one-hand it. Got to get in front, get down, use the glove.
Just like he would teach his kids. 2-2 delivery. Straight back. And I don't know, Jake. I closed my eyes. Was that one close to us?
Well, there was a fence there to stop it.
I'm just seeing if you're awake there. 2-2.
No, I'm good here, man. It's a beautiful day here at the Tony Sipe.
This one inside. Works the count full. 3-2. As Flayton again has an opportunity to draw a walk and get on base. He has 2 singles and a walk. And he's looking to get on base for his 4th time as well. And really been a good day from him from the plate. 3-2 delivery from Kritzberger. Outer half, and he gets Flayton out in front of that one. And that is a K to end the 6th inning, with the Titans getting no runs off of no hits and 1 Ada-Borup West error. And that will do it for the top of the 6th inning, as we'll get ready for the bottom of the 6th on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, as the Titans lead 9-2 over the Cougars here on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
Starting off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
As we welcome you back here to Ada, 9-2 the score reads here as we come into the home half of the 6th inning for the Ada-Borup West Cougars, and they are going to run out with the newly inserted in first baseman, Dallas Crowell. He'll be batting from the left side, and he'll be going up against Connor Nelson, who's still in the ball game. Ryan Hoven, Lance Kritzberger here to set to attack Nelson here in the home half of the 6th. First pitch, outer half strike, and he falls behind 0-1. Corral looks in off the Nelson inside, and he has to back off the plate a little bit there, but he stays with it. 1-1 the count, and he looks to drive something here. Nelson working into his 6th inning. Puts that one out on the plate, and Crowell just swings through that one, and he now falls behind 1-2. Again, Nelson working very quick. Inner half, slaps it out to left field, and that's going to be down for a hit. And getting it back in quickly to only allow a single, but Crowell gets in with a single there in the 6th, and a good start for the Cougars as they try and climb back out of a 7-run hole that they created for themselves there as from the 2nd inning on. As now stepping in is going to be Ryan Hoven as the newly left fielder tries to continue it going as we're going to get is this going to be a courtesy runner? Or is this going to be?
This will be a pinch runner here as Trenton Sipp will come in as the pitch runner for Dallas Corral, and he'll be aboard at first base.
I don't think it was Trenton Sipp. I think it was Tristan Triplett. I think I saw 4.
I don't know. Okay.
Any way you look at it, runner on first base, and Hoven takes first pitch strike from Nelson there in the outer half. It is 0-1 here in the home half of the 6th inning. 9-2 the score, Titans leading the Cougars. Nelson takes a quick peek in, shakes and delivers. In the dirt, and the runner takes off for second base, and that ball is going to be mishandled behind the plate there by Gavin Jacobson. Maybe had a play on it. He blocked it right away, and it looked like when he went to go grab it that he lost the grip of it or something happened and the ball went behind him. But either way you look at it, the runner does move up to second base on the wild pitch. Nelson quickly again on the outer half gets another strike there, and now he's living there 1-2 with no one out here in the bottom 6.
That is Triplett out there at second. I saw Sipp coming out, but then they switched it, and Tristan Triplett running here at second base as this pitch goes outside. Ball 2, even count, 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Runner on second. Bottom of inning number 6. Ada-Borup West trails Norman County East Field here at all 9-2.
And a swing and a miss through as Hoven goes down again on strikes. Actually, he swings through that one, makes it the first out here in the bottom of the 6th. As now that brings up Lance Kritzberger to bat. The pitch and delivery is on the outer half. No, that time from Nelson there. 9-2, bottom 6. Again, Triplett leads off second base. Again, Nelson trying to work that outer half, which he's been doing very efficiently all day to right-handers, and he does not get it there on back-to-back calls. It's 2-0. Nelson delivers again on the outer half and gets a swing and a miss as that time it looked like Lance Kritzberger was chasing it just a little bit. And now he gives the pitcher a little bit of confidence there as it's now 2-1. Again, outer half strike that time and got good wood on it. And that ball's going to stay in play as it hits the facade part of the screen or whatever, behind the screen here, as it stayed in play. Any way you look at it, 2-2, 1 out. Nelson tries the off-speed, looked like the curveball, or the Uncle Charlie trying to get the outer corner or trying to get a swing and a miss through, but he does not. He falls in 3-2 into the full count. This pitch, and he gets the ring up at the knees, and that will ring up Lance Kritzberger for his first backwards K of the ball game, make it the second out here in the bottom of the 6th. And now that steps up Cameron Spaeth. It should be. No, it is not. It is Austin McCraven who steps in from the left-handed batter's box. 2 down here. First pitch low at the low end, or just below the knees, and he does not get the call on that one. 1-0, the count McCraven had early. Triplett again leading off second base and very active there. This ball hit up the middle, and it's going to be bobbled and knocked down, kept in front there by the shortstop for the that was Drew Jacobson, as he was not able to complete it, but he kept it in front of him, not allowing Triplett to score from second to third and further, but he was not able to get the out there that time. That allows Austin McCraven to advance to first base. I'm assuming that is going to be considered an error for sure. That is an E6, but was not able to, or did not give up the run. He was able to keep it in front of him, like I said. So yes, E6, that moves Tristan Triplett all the way to third. Runners on the corners, and a ball put in play, and this one looks like it's going to die down, and it does. It gets out in the outfield, and Cameron Spaeth does drive in and a run there, and the first run since the first inning for the Ada-Borup West Cougars, and it couldn't have come at a better time for them. Now make the score 9-3. The Cougars lead here. Or not lead here, but I'm sorry. The Titans still lead 9-3, but the Cougars now finally can add a run. And let's see what they can do here as McCraven moves up to second base. Spaeth on first, and Tristan Triplett replacing Dallas Correll does get the run in. First pitch to Brendan Fetting is up high, ball 1.
And if he can get aboard here, you got Bo Fetting on deck. Bo has hit the ball. He's rocketed 3 times. He's been up at the plate, so that could make things very interesting here. Also, as this swing and a miss, that's pitch number 99, this one number 100, so very unlikely Nelson will be able to go the full distance here today, but he's certainly been very effective on the mound.
He gets a swing and a miss on the outer half again. 1-2 the count as Brendan Fetting takes his time, steps out of the box, and tries to reset himself. And again, Nelson on the bump, ready to go. Basically wanting him to step in the box so he can take his quick peek and go. Runners on first and second. Nelson delivers. Outer half curveball does not get the call there. It is 2-2, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. 9-3 the score. Titans lead the Cougars.
Maybe that's what you got to do. Take a little extra half step out of the box. Get the pitcher off his rhythm.
Nelson comes in again, and he gets Fetting to swing through that one as Brendan Fetting is sat down for a second strikeout here in tonight's game, and that will end the third inning, or the 6th inning for the Cougars in the bat. They get 1 hit. Yeah, they get 1 hit. No, I'm sorry. 2 hits, 1 run, and 1 Titan error. It is 9-3 on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard as we get ready for the final act, the final inning, as we get ready for the 7th here on YourLiveEvent.com.
JT's Station in Fertile carries a variety of items that are sure to meet your needs, and you should stop in today. They sell hot stuff foods, frozen foods, selected groceries, household products, and much more. The Hot Stuff Foods and Deli will provide you with a fresh, quick, and easy breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and they also offer some of the best car services in town. They're open 6 a.m. until 9:30 p.m. daily. It's JT's Station in Fertile.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you saved money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Visit the Lynn Force Agency, Foston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Monoman, LynnForceAgency.com. The Lynn Force Agency, your insurance source.
9-3 the score as we get into the 7th inning here on the road half, or the Titans half of the 7th inning, and Oliver Kritzberger will be back on the bump for the Cougars here in the 7th, and he's going to go up against, from these stats, it's going to be Dawson Thompson, Soren Botke, and Wyatt Crompton, the 3 batters he is for sure going to face here in the top of the 7th for the Titans. Again, the Dawson Thompson on today's game, 1 for 3 with 2 ground outs to the shortstop and second base, as well as the RBI or 2-run RBI double there early in that first inning as he takes the first pitch for a ball from Kritzberger. Here comes the delivery on 1-0. This one put in play to the third base side, and it's going to be fielded and an out recorded that time by Lance Kritzberger, and that is going to be the first out here in the 7th, and is a fly out to 5 for 1 out. Soren Botke going to step in here against Kritzberger. 1 down here in the 7th. 9-3 the score. Titans with the lead over the Cougars. Botke on the right-handed batter's box. First pitch, inner half. No is not the call on the strike. It is 1-0. So far, again, Botke on the day, 3 strikeouts. 0 for 3. He gets a nice healthy cut at that one. Swings and fouls it straight back. And he evens up the count 1-1. Botke trying to drive one to the outfield or get on base. And knock go down with his 4th K as he digs that one inside again. 2-1. As Kritzberger's trying to work the inner half pitch on him, and he has laid off the 2 inside ones. Both called for a ball. He tried going one time outside, and he got Botke to chase there that time. That one now falls in the dirt. Jorgensen tries to block it, rolls away to the on-deck batter, which is Wyatt Crompton, and it now turns 3-1. 3-1 the count to Botke. Botke jumped all over a hanging curveball that time, and he slices it all the way foul, and it will even the count or fill up the count. 3-2, 1 down here in the 7th. 9-3 the Titans lead over the Cougars. Oliver Kritzberger delivery inside, and that is going to be a ball 4 walk as Botke works his way on for the first runner here in the 7th for the Titans. Now stepping up, Wyatt Crompton is going to come to bat for the Titans here. 1 down. Runner on first base, Soren Botke just drew the walk. And the first pitch outside. And Jorgensen tries the back pick there, and he's had pretty good success there on the back picks throughout earlier in the ball game. Who was it earlier? Connor Nelson. He got caught in the back pick in the 4th inning. And Jorgensen is not afraid to throw it back across, so don't get too big of a lead. This time, Botke takes off for second base on a stolen attempt and just thrown over the head of Bo Fetting. And Brennan Fetting, or was it Brennan covering? It was. Brennan was covering. Bo was backing up the play. Went off of Brennan's hand, or Brennan Fetting's glove, right into Bo's, and but yes, the stolen base will count. But Botke does not advance on that play any further. Swings through that pitch. It looked like an off-speed in the zone. It is 2-1 with 1 down here in the 7th. Kritzberger takes a look back at Botke at second base. Inside pitch is not called that time. It is 3-1 And Kritzberger's got to try and find the zone. He's trying to work so many inside pitches right now. He's not just trying to locate and find the zone here. He's trying to hit the black too much on the inner half. He tries to go outside. He gets a strike call to the disbelief of Wyatt Crompton, who was motioning to throw the bat down the to the on-deck circle. But Kritzberger does get the call there, and he fills it up 3-2. Kritzberger, again, delivers and put in play off of his mitt. Kritzberger tries to track it down, throws it to first base, and he gets the out there. But advancing on the play is Soren Bodke. Good base running there. Seeing that the pitcher deflected it, stayed with it, and as soon as he turned his head to throw to first base, Bodke took off for second. So it's going to be a 1-3 ground out for the second out of the inning. But it does its job and moves up Bodke to third base and gives Drew Jacobson a chance to try and drive him in. Two outs here in the seventh, 9-3 the score. Titans with the lead. Drew Jacobson coming up for his fourth at bat here in the ball game. He is 2 for 4 with 2 flyouts and 2 runs scored here in today's game. First pitch is up and foul out of play. And it will give Kritzberg the advantage here early, 0-1. Drew Jacobson, of course, in today's game. Fly out to left field. He had a single, and he came all the way around to score there in the second inning, in that big second inning. This one's cracked, and that's going to be a single RBI single here in the seventh. And it's going to score. And it's going to score not Wyatt Crompton, Soren Bodke. He comes around, and he'll score there on the RBI single this time by Drew Jacobson, and now make it a 3 for 5 outing for him today. Now that puts the score to 10-3 here in the seventh. 2 down, and the Cougars are 1 out away from trying to get their last chance to bat here in today's game. The first pitch from Kritzberger is up in the zone, ball 1. Gavin Jacobson steps into the batter's box, playing the catcher position. So far in today's game, I've got him for a 1 for 4 with a double. This one fouled out of play, and now it makes the count 1-1. But yes, in today's game, 1 for 4 with a double in that second inning. And that, of course, like most will say in that second inning, was a big 7-run second inning. And those were his only hit and his only time on base has been here in today's game for the Titans. But it hasn't been a good showing. It hasn't been a good stat day for him, but, his team is winning by 7 runs. Gavin Jacobson puts this one in play down the left field line, and trying to track that one down was Ryan Hoven, but he could not get it past it. It's going to go foul ball out of play on the left field line, but could not get there in time was Ryan Hoven. And now it's going to make the count 1-2. As Gavin Jacobson finally gets back to the plate, grabs his bat, and he gets his opportunity to get another chance to swing here. Tries to, of course, catch his breath, as well. Drew Jacobson resets at first base. Gavin Jacobson, low right-handed batting stance, squatted down. He puts this one in play on the outer half to the right side, tracking it, and it's going to again drop. It's a fair ball considered by the home plate umpire, and it's going to be a hit there that time, as no one came near that one. That is going to be his second hit of the ballgame with a single, and it's going to put Drew Jacobson running on contact, makes it all the way to third base on the play there. Runners on the corners now. Stepping in, Connor Nelson. Connor Nelson, of course, in today's ballgame has 3 strikeouts and a single. His 1 strikeout in the 4th inning was a drop strikeout, which gave him the chance to advance to first base, and he was backpicked early in that game from Jorgensen behind the plate for the Cougars. First pitch is up and out of the zone that time from Kritzberger, and it's going to be 1-0. Runners on the corners, Gavin Jacobson on first, Drew Jacobson at third base. Here as Nelson tries to put some more insurance runs for the Titans here, as this one is called in the outer half for a strike. 1-1 the count, 10-3 the score. Titans lead the Cougars here in the top of the 7th. Kritzberger looks in, delivers. Again, trying to work the outer half and having no success locating that pitch on the outer half or trying to find the black on the outer half. 2-1, 2 outs, 7th inning. 10-3 the score. Titans leading the Cougars. Nelson at the plate. Oliver Kritzberger on the bump. Gets a sign from Jorgensen. He looks in low in the dirt, gets behind Jorgensen, but the runners do not advance on the play, and it pushes the count 3-1. The count. Nelson digs back in. Kritzberger digs back in. Gavin Jacobson on first base gets a nice 3-step lead. And the pitch from Kritzberger's in the dirt, ball 4, and it's going to load him up for Reed Clemenson. Reed's had probably the best day so far, knocking in 3 singles, as well as getting the ball in play and having the air on his most recent at bat. Over as he hit it over towards. That was Bo Fetting. He couldn't come up with the play, and he was on base for his 4th time. He's got a chance here at the bases loaded with Drew and Gavin Jacobson on 2nd and 3rd respectively. Connor Nelson fills first base, and there's nowhere to put Reed Clemenson. So as the head coach for the Ada-Borup West Cougars, Mike Erickson, comes out to chat here for a Pioneer Seed timeout, your Nick Prothero Pioneer Seed timeout with the mound visit. Probably not gonna yank him from the game, but it's more of the fact that, hey, we can't walk this one. You can't allow free runs. Or is it the possibility where if they score the 3 runs, so like a bases clearing double, does that end the game?
Oh, no, still got to go to the bottom of the inning, but I think it's just a moment here to help them compose, and let's get the out.
First pitch cracked down the line, and trying to track it down does not get it there from the left fielder. That is Ryan Hoven, and that's going to bring 2 runs in, 3 runs in, and it's going to be an RBI bases clearing double there that time from the hot hand of the day for the Titans. That was Reed Clemenson, and of course sitting in the cleanup spot. You need to clean up big hits like that, and he does. Drives in 3 RBIs in on that play.
Yeah, you kind of called it there with that bases clearing double.
Well, yeah, I thought for, whatever it could have been, if the 10 runs came in, would that have been? I knew that it wasn't the home half, so it for sure wouldn't have ended it, but I just maybe was like, could that have been a little bit of the discussion there? Not that I expected it was going to actually happen on the first pitch we saw. But again, Reed Clemenson jumps on the first pitch after, of course, allowing 2 straight walks. I was not expecting that, especially with, the pitcher on the bump for the Cougars being Oliver Kritzberger. You'd have thought he would have saw maybe 1 or 2 pitches, but no, he jumps all over that first one. 2-0. And the ball almost hits this time, and Zach Warren steps up to bat here, or Juarez. It's 3-0. Now in a game like this, I assume it's a take a pitch. There's no green light here on 3-0. 3-0 pitch, outer half, and it's ball 4. And of course, I think besides that pitch to Clemenson, I think he's thrown one, or Kritzberger's only thrown like 1 or 2 strikes in the last couple. So yeah, it was really surprising to see that Reed Clemenson jumps all over that first pitch in that bases clearing double at bat there. As again, the first pitch to Aiden Flayton, who steps into the batter's box, is ball 1. 4 runs here across in the top of the 7th, 13-3 the score. This one in the dirt, ball 2, 2-0. Aiden Flayton looking to get something going here on the day for him. He's got 2 singles and a strikeout. Been on base 3 times, and he scored once. Gets a strike on the outer half. 2-1 the count. 2 outs, top 7, 13-3. It is a 10-run lead for the Titans here over the Cougars. Kritzberger hits the outside spot again, and it's now 2-2. So that's the thing with the Kritzberger. We've seen every batter so far, he's tried to work the outer half on the left side batters and the right side. He's just been trying to drill the outside. And so far in this at bat, he got it going. Outside pitch is rolled over to Bo Fetting. He comes up throwing, and
they got him. They got him. What a stretch by Carell at first. Bo comes up on a slow roller, throws it on a hop, he was on a jump, and Carell sprawled out at first, gets it for the out, and that'll end the inning.
What a play there, and that will do it for this side of the inning as the Titans score 4 runs on 3 hits and 1 Ada-Borup West Cougar error here in the top of the 7th. We'll go back and we'll set for it's 13-3. Titans lead the Cougars here in your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard here as on yourliveevent.com.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
As we bring you in for the last inning here in tonight's ball game between the Titans and the Cougars, it's a 13-3 lead as Connor Nelson takes the mound for the 7th, and he gets a first pitch strike on the first batter of the inning for the Cougars. It is Bo Fetting. Bo Fetting 2 for 3 in tonight's ball game so far, with a home run in the first. Nelson goes 1-1 to Fetting. Fetting batting out of the left-handed batter's box, facing the southpaw Nelson. This pitch in the dirt, and it's a ball 2.
Nelson now at 105 pitches by my counts. Unless I'm wrong, he'll be allowed to finish out the at-bat, and then he'll have to be removed from the mound for the pitch count. Here's a ground ball right side. It is foul. Foul as base umpires dancing out of the way, and
he makes the call. Hey, you know what? He did his job. He avoids the play, doesn't get hit, and he still was able to make the call there. So great job there by the first baseline umpire there to get out the way. But now it's going to allow Fetting to reset himself a little bit, because that would have been a screeching double down the line. But now he has to settle back in on a 2-2 at bat.
Oh, Bo's ripped the ball hard all to that right side. Just can't get that one straight as this one comes up on hittable pitch up high. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count.
Nelson hasn't faced many full counts, but Fetting has worked it full here in the 7th. Nelson gets a pitch down in the zone, and it is fielded and misplayed over there by, that time it was for the Titans. That was the first baseman, Zach Juarez, unable to make the play there, and Fetting will be on first base. Nope, it won't be Zach Juarez. Thank you. That is Aiden Flayton at first base, who makes the route, or does not make the routine play. It allows Fetting to get on base, but it was hit hard. What did you score it? I guess
E3.
E3. All right.
Yep.
I thought
now
that.
Nelson will come out here with 108 pitches. We'll see who comes in. 2 pitch. We'll take a timeout from Nick Prothero, Pioneer Seed Dealer in Ada. See Nick for Pioneer Corn, Soybean, Sunflower Seed. 13-3, the score in your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Norman County East Hewlett Heritage leads over Ada-Borup West. Bottom of inning number 7 when we return.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsborough is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and a $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts multiple insurance plans, including Delta Dental, United Concordia that was affiliated with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Principal Dental Insurance. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsborough, and the friendly staff will help make it sparkle. Call 701-636-4244 today. One of the main benefits of moving to the Halstead Living Center and Heritage House community is to enjoy every comfort of home without the burdens of home ownership in an environment that offers choices for care assistance, social interaction, group activities, or simply quiet, comfortable living. Another reason to choose Halstead Living Center and Heritage House is to get back to living life through their all-inclusive services and full array of social events, spiritual enrichment programs, recreational activities, and lifelong learning. For more information, call 456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
As we welcome you back here to Ada for the 7th inning of tonight's contest between the Titans and the Cougars, as the Titans hold a 13-3 lead here in the bottom of the 7th. Runner on first base, and we got a new pitcher coming in for the Titans, as basically the rotation between the pitcher, left field, and center field was just the rotation. It just all circled left, as Zach Juarez now replaces Dawson Thompson out in left. Connor Nelson moves from the pitcher's mound to center field to fill there, and Dawson Thompson comes in to pitch here in the 7th. First pitch, low in the dirt, ball 1. 1-0, and that still remains as it is Bo Fetting on first base for the Cougars here in the 7th. Bo Jorgensen at the plate. This one in the dirt, and it gets by. That was Gavin Jacobson. Bo Fetting easily takes second base, and he holds right there.
I'm a little surprised, I guess you could say it there, that they just didn't bring Thompson in to start the top of the inning here, where now he has to come in, pitch from the stretch there, and, you know, gets a little bit more warm-up time, too, if he just comes in fresh to start the inning.
As John Madden says, a dirty inning. Brings him in on a dirty inning with a runner on. This pitch on the outer half gets the call on the outer half. Good pitch there, and gets himself working back in the count here. 2-1 to Jorgensen. Jorgensen having a 1-for-3 day, hitting a single in the third. But besides that, or actually has reached in the first inning off of an E by the right fielder. But besides that, has been 1-for-2 from the plate with a recent ground out to the second baseman. Takes this one, fills it up. Nice pitch there that time made by Thompson, Dawson Thompson that was. 3-2 the count, no one out. Bo Fetting stands at second base. 13-3 the score. Titans leading the Cougars as Dawson Thompson looks in. Full count pitch. Gets a foul tip that time, and staying alive was Bo Jorgensen. Jorgensen not making the bat easy for Dawson Thompson, making him have to work here and get either a good strikeout pitch or draw a ball. This one fouled out of play to the left side, and this one's going to get down out of play. 3-2, it's going to remain full, and it's going to make Dawson Thompson come back in the zone one more time to try and get out Bo Jorgensen. On deck, Oliver Kritzberger. He has been 1-for-3 with 2 strikeouts here in today's game, and that draws the full count walk to Bo Jorgensen. He'll take his place at first base. Now putting Bo Fetting at first, Jorgensen at second, and now Oliver Kritzberger coming up.
Courtesy runner coming in for Jorgensen here, and this time it will be Sip coming in to run there at first base.
That is right. Sip does replace, or the courtesy, or Trenton Sip at first now. Bo Fetting at second at the plate. Oliver Kritzberger, the pitcher. First pitch, nice pitch from Thompson, gets the outer half for strike one. No one down here in the 7th. 10-run lead for the Titans. But don't get too complacent here early. Still try and get the outs as quick as you can. This one's cracked out to left field, and it's going to get down for a hit, and getting sent around is Fetting. Fetting is sent, and he will score down the third baseline, and that will cut the lead to 9, 13-4 on that play. 13-4 off a RBI single that time by, I had a voice crack there. Whoops. Oliver Kritzberger on the RBI single there. Bo Fitting comes around to score. That basically moves Bo Jorgensen or the courtesy runner, which is Trenton Sipp, up to second base. Now it is Dallas Correll stepping up. The DH today has had a strikeout, a line out to the pitcher, and he reached in the 6th inning and came all the way across the score. This one on the outer half, no, 1-1. No one out here in the 7th. 9-run game, but it could get interesting with a couple of hits and a rally here starting for the Cougars. Thompson on the pitch and delivery to Crowell. Gets it inside on the hands, and it does not get the call. 2-1. On the pitch. Thompson delivers in. Crowell bounces it to the shortstop. Nice play there. Gets the out at second and could have had the delivery throw and could have rolled it up, but does not throw it that time as the shortstop on the play. That was for the Norman County East Ulen Hitterdal Titans. That was nice fielding play there by Drew Jacobson. Flips it over to Wyatt Crompton, and Crompton just did not throw across. He had the double play opportunity, just decided not to throw it there. But they do get one out. It advances Bo Jorgensen or, again, Trenton Sipp to third base. And that moves Oliver Kritzberger out at the fielder's choice at second. And that puts Dallas Crowell at first.
Dustin Olson coming in as a pinch runner for Dallas. So Corral officially out of the game here. But, unless the Cougars can put up 9 runs here in the inning, not going to matter.
Now stepping up to the batter's box for the Cougars, it is going to be Ryan Hoven, the left fielder, who started today's game out and had given up that big second inning, and really has not, for the Cougars since that second inning, hasn't had any life until these last 2. But again, the Titans were able to put up 4 in the top of the 7th there and really put the game back in their favor. But the Cougars are now starting to rally here. Hoven goes down quickly, 0-2 to Thompson here as Thompson finds the outer half. Again, to back-to-back pitches, and now it's 0-2. Hoven is in basically a swing-down need, but he needs to get that run in. He needs to continue the rally for the Cougars. Thompson's delivery, and he gets Hoven to swing over through it. Another K this time for Hoven, or on Hoven. That is his second strikeout of the game, and the second out here in the 7th, and the Cougars are now down to their final out. Now stepping in is going to be Lance Kritzberger. Lance against Dawson Thompson. First pitch in the dirt inside. No. Ball 1. 2 down. 13-4 the score here in the bottom of the 7th. Titans with the lead over the Cougars. Thompson. Delivery. Inside. Does not get the call again there. 2-0. Lance Kritzberger here in today's game. I've got him registered at 2 strikeouts here in today's game. 0 for 2. Ball low, but gets the call there. 2-1 the count. Thompson finds the strike zone here. Now he's going to, let's see if he attacks the zone a little bit more here. Instead of trying to find the inside, see if he goes after a little bit. He does. He gets that time. It is a fouled off to the right side as Kritzberger now falls in a 2-2, or evens the count up, or Thompson evens the count up, I should say. It is 2-2, 2 down here in the 7th, with the Titans leading by 9, 13-4. Thompson looking to finish this one out. Kritzberger looking to extend it a little bit more. Outer pitch, and he rings them up backwards looking K, making his 3rd strikeout, his 2nd looking for Kritzberger. And that will do it here. The final score on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard in 7 innings. The Titans defeat the Cougars 13-4 here from Ada, Minnesota. We'll come back and we'll recap tonight's game. We'll also get ourselves ready for our post-game report as well. Our post-game sponsored by Home Crown Realty. Right? Yep. Home Crown Realty post-game report after this, following the Titans 13-4 win here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125. The Ada-Borup Booster Club was formed in 1999 to promote and to support activities sponsored by the Ada-Borup School District and the community through volunteers as well as other means of support. The Ada-Borup Booster Club consists of parents, community members, and alumni. They meet monthly to plan and carry out fundraising activities. Monies raised by the Booster Club are used to support the students in academics, athletics, fine arts, and other activities. To learn more about the Ada-Borup Booster Club, visit the Ada-Borup Booster Club Facebook page.
Enbridge's Line 3 replacement project will create thousands of family-supporting jobs. This $2.6 billion private investment in Minnesota will be an economic boost, bring extra county tax revenue for years to come, and a secure and steady supply of North American oil to fuel Minnesota's quality of life. We're focused on safety and ready to get to work. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3US.
If you're an Ada business, you may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. This 1% interest loan is available for business expansion, business renovation, business improvements, and new businesses in Ada. Visit or contact Ada City Hall to receive additional information at how your business may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. Contact the City of Ada, 784-5520, or visit adamn.gov. The Ada-Borup School District is committed to excellence. Visit ada.k12.mn.us for the latest school information with education, athletic, events, parent resources, bus routes, COVID-19 updates, and more. The Ada-Borup School staff and administration welcomes all students pre-K through seniors to a positive learning environment. For additional information or questions, call the Ada-Borup School 784-5300, ada.k12.mn.us, or on Facebook.
Ada Electric Incorporated has been serving the area's electrical needs for over 40 years and wants to be your electrical connection. Whether it's electrical work for residential, commercial, ag-related, new construction, remodel, or generators too, choose Ada Electric Incorporated. Call 784-7186 for your next wiring project with Ada Electric Incorporated.
As we welcome you into our post-game report following the 13-4 victory of the Titans over the Cougars, and of course our post-game report sponsored by Home Crown Realty, your post-game report. We get into it, and we'll start first with tonight's hold on a second. Let me put on the F5. There it is. Home Crown Realty and our Benedictine Living Community game summary today, and Let's just say the bats got going quickly for the Titans as well for the Cougars, but the Cougars striked first with a leadoff home run by Bo Fetting there in the first inning to jump out to a 1-0 lead. They were able to tack on another one with a run scored off of for Oliver Kritzberger off of a base hit by Ryan Hoven. They took a 2-0 lead early, and the wheels fell off the bus in that second inning for the Ada-Borup West Cougars, as in that second inning the Titans batted around 11 batters, scoring 7 of them, and it just seemed like the inning would never end, as the Titans had everything working for them, getting hits, getting defensive errors for the Cougars, and just completely running all over the bases there, scoring 7 in the second. And then after that, the Titans were able to put on 2 more there in the fourth inning by Drew Jacobson and Reed Clemenson, and Clemenson having a big day today. The Cougars tacked on a few at the end, but it was not enough, as the Norman County East Ulen Hitterdal Titans were able to take control early and were able to run away with today's game, winning by the score and having a lead of double digits at one point and winning the game 13-4 over the Cougars here. That is your Benedictine Living Community post-game, or your game summary here today. Also, we get back into your Home Crown Realty, and we'll get into we'll talk a little bit more about it, and we'll get our RDK Precision Player of the Game, our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection, as well as much, much more, and of course our Christian Motor stats after this on yourliveevent.com.
Buying, building, or remodeling a home is a big financial commitment and can be stressful. Hi, this is Kim Peters, personal banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. I'll keep it simple when it comes to purchasing or remodeling your home. I'll be your local American Federal banker, providing local servicing and support with online and mobile application options. For your next mortgage, visit with me at American Federal Bank, Highway 9 South Ada, or apply at AmericanFederalBank.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome to a caring community of older adults living safely in company with others. Welcome to Benedictine Living Community Ada, with the commitment to senior living that you've come to expect from Benedictine. As a member of the Benedictine organization, Benedictine Living Community Ada can offer personalized care to your loved ones while relying on the support and expertise of a larger network of professionals. We are proud of our community, and we are proud to serve you. We are Benedictine. Learn more at benedictineliving.org/together.
At the Bennett Hoagland Agency, we understand that crop insurance is not a one-size-fits-all program. It's our specialty at the Bennett Hoagland Agency, and we can easily identify the options you need to help your farm succeed. John, Wayne, and Marissa are dedicated to helping you create a cost-effective risk management plan that supports your unique farm operation. Call or stop at the Bennett Hoagland Agency to review your crop insurance coverage. We're an equal opportunity provider. If you're an Ada business, you may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. This 1% interest loan is available for business expansion, business renovation, business improvements, and new businesses in Ada. Visit or contact Ada City Hall to receive additional information and how your business may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. Contact the City of Ada, 784-5520, or visit adamn.gov.
As we welcome you back into our Home Crown Realty post-game report following the Titans' victory over the Ada-Borup West Cougars 13-4, and we'll hit up with some of our now Christian Motors stats for the game. Our stats, of course, are brought to you by Christian Motors. As I'm trying to put up the slide there it goes, and I got to put down the. There it is, F5. Perfect. Our Christian Motors stats here today in the game is, we'll start with the victorious team, the Titans on the scoreboard, and they were led today by Drew Jacobson, who had 2 for 5 day, getting on base 3 times and scoring 3 times, had 1 RBI. Gavin Jacobson, 2 for 5 today with 2 runs scored and 1 run batted in. Connor Nelson, 1 for 4 on the day. 1 run batted in. Reed Clemenson had 4 for 5 today with 4 runs batted in, especially in that in the top of the 7th inning with 3 runs batted in on a bases clearing double there, as he had a big day for him. Zach Juarez had a 1 for 3 outing. Aiden Flayton had a 2 for 5. Dawson Thompson 1 for 4 with 2 runs batted in. Soren Botke had a 0 for 3 day with 3 strikeouts, and Wyatt Crompton 0 for 2 on the day as well. For the Ada-Borup West Cougars, Bo Fetting had a 1 for 4 day, had a home run there in the first inning. It was his only hit in today's ball game. Bo Jorgensen 0 for 3. Oliver Kritzberger 1 for 4 with a run batted in. Dallas Crowell had a 1 for 4 day as well. Ryan Hoven 1 for 4 with a run batted in. Lance Kritzberger 0 for 4. Austin McCraven 0 for 3. Cameron Spaeth 1 for 3. Brennan Fetting had a 1 for 3 day. And also Tristan Triplett came into the game as a pinch runner and came across and scored 1 time, being the pinch runner there. All in all, today is also for our pitching stats. The win in today's ball game goes to Connor Nelson. He had 6 innings pitched, gave up 5 hits, 4 runs, 1 earned, 11 strikeouts, and his only earned run today was the solo shot there by Bo Fetting there in the first inning. Dawson Thompson comes in, cleans up 1 inning of work, gives up 1 hit, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts to end the game there in the 7th for the Titans. For the Ada-Borup West Cougars, the loss falls on Ryan Hoven. He had 3 2/3 innings with giving up 10 hits, 9 runs, 4 of them earned though, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, and did not give up a long ball today. Oliver Kritzberger came in, pitched 3 1/3, gave up 3 hits, again 4 runs, all earned, 4 walks, and 3 strikeouts there today on the game. Your final score for the Ada-Borup West Cougars and the Norman County East Ulen-Hitterdale Titans ends up being a 13-4 victory for the Titans here in today's ball game. As we get you back set for our Home Crown Realty post-game report. There it is. We also take a look at our play of the game, sponsored by where is our play of the game? Our Performance Play. There it is. Performance Ag, or Performance Play of the game, will most likely go out to Bo Fetting's first inning home run today as our Performance Ag Play of the game. There in the first inning, hit a second pitch of the ball game, hit it out to right field, and quickly took the lead for the Ada-Borup West Cougars there in the first with a long ball to start the game for them. That is our Performance Ag Performance Play of the game. As well, we'll take another break on our Home Crown Realty post-game report following the Titans' 13-4 victory as we wait for some coaches' comments from both Mike Erickson of the Ada-Borup West Cougars and, of course, Mark Hemmenberger for the Norman County, the victorious Titans here on yourliveevent.com.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the Agronomy Centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or Arvilla at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or Arvilla at 701-343-6273. Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, and natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call Community Co-op today. 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers. Community Co-op, your co-op in your community.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
Welcome back to our Home Crown Realty post-game report. Norman County East Jill and Haredale with a 13-4 win over Ada-Borup West, your final score today. We go to our Stars of the Game. Stars of the Game brought to you by American Federal Bank and also Darren Ramey Insurance. And visiting with a star with us here today, Connor Nelson for Norman County East Jill and Haredale. Connor, congratulations to you and your teammates on the victory. And I don't know, what should we talk about first? Your performance on the mound or your team's performance behind the or at the plate?
I will talk about hitting. We've had a couple of rough games to start off the season, and today we really just came along, really stroked the ball well whole game. Couple people came up big, and good to see.
That 7-run second inning, was that a case almost where the hitting got contagious there?
Oh, yeah, for sure. It was great to see. Even people at the bottom of the order getting rips, and it was just great.
Able to take advantage of that. And also I thought throughout the game, very aggressive on the bases, looking to go from first to third. I think we had like 3 or 4 steals in the game too. And how is that preached to the team from the coaching staff?
Oh, yeah, just playing small ball. That's how we look at it all year long. You just want to play small ball. Playing small ball gets you wins, and it's just how it has to be.
Manufacture the runs, give the pitchers the support, right?
Exactly.
All right, well, you had plenty of support on the mound here today. Very efficient to work as you go 6 innings, go into that 7th there before you hit that pitch count. Take us through it here, how you felt you pitched on that mound.
Yeah, could have went a little better, especially with that second pitch of the game, but you just got to move on for that. And, I usually like to work fast. Just keep the game going, keep people in the game, and
Yeah, that second pitch just slipped out, right?
Oh, yeah. Little meatball right to him. Yeah. Heard about that one pretty good. Yeah.
Well, hey, but credit to you to be able to come back from that. No more meatballs. Dinner was done after that second pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's the year been going? You talked about some struggles at the plate and everything, but how do you feel this team is performing right now as we get into this first week of May?
Pretty good. First couple games I was out with quarantine, only one on the team out, and we dropped those 2 games. And then I came back, pitched against Winnie Mac, good game against them, and then we played drawing a blank here. Who did we play?
Is it the Freeze?
Freeze could have been, yeah. And we just a couple games here that we've just been doing really well. And who we got?
Yeah, Monoman Wabin.
Wabin, that was a very close game. I think I had like 17 strikeouts that game or something. And, that was just down to the wire. Drew, more small ball, getting on at third or hitting it to third, and then game winner there. And then KCC, very good team. Mm-hmm. Well, overall, we should have hit a little better that game, but what do you do? Just got to move on from it.
Well, hey, look forward to seeing you guys move on throughout the year. Congratulations on the victory today. Heck of performance on the mound at the plate for everyone, and look to see you guys build on that as we continue.
Yep, for sure. Long stretch here. Thank you much.
Connor Nelson for Norman County East Jill and Haredale, one of our stars of the game from American Federal Bank in Ada and Darren Ramey Insurance. Stars also go to Dawson Thompson, Reed Clemenson for Norman County East Jill and Haredale. We'll give a star to Bo Fetting for his solo home run for Ada-Borup West as well. That's your stars of the game. Here on your Home Crown Realty post-game report, we return after this on yourliveevent.com.
I'm starting off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that people are really going to appreciate.
JT's Station in Fertile carries a variety of items that are sure to meet your needs, and you should stop in today. They sell hot stuff foods, frozen foods, selected groceries, household products, and much more. The Hot Stuff Foods and Deli will provide you with a fresh, quick, and easy breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and they also offer some of the best car services in town. They're open 6 a.m. until 9:30 p.m. daily. It's JT's Station in Fertile.
We bring him back into our Home Crown Realty postgame report with our postgame coach's comments. Head coach of Norman County East Julian Herdal is Mark Hemberger. He joins us after the 13-4 victory over Ada-Borup West. And coach, as we were just talking here, a good win and a good road win for the team as well.
Yeah, we definitely needed that. I mean, we came here kind of up and down a little bit. We'd have a good game here. The next game we were like a team we should beat, didn't get them. And we always know when you come to Ada, it's going to be a dogfight. It's going to be a good game, and it's one that both teams like to win if we can. And yeah, we're pretty happy with the way it turned out, obviously. But we hit the ball way better than we have all year. And we, Connor, when he's on the mound, he's a great pitcher for us, and he did his job. He had a little struggle the first inning there, and kind of bounced back and just pitched a great game for us. So.
As we get the calendar turned to May, and hopefully, because you look at that April, we had the weather and everything that just when we thought we were going to get going, we had to sit back. So now, as we get out on the field more often, do we hope that maybe some that consistency shows up a little bit more?
That's exactly right. Yep. And it's unfortunate, but when you play baseball and it's 35 degrees and windy, it's not easy. It's not easy to get in and out of that dugout and play well, like you're saying, consistently. So we had a nice day today. We had the sun out. We got no wind. We just got to take advantage of that and just get out, play ball, and just have fun. I told those guys we just got to be aggressive at the plate. We got to let Connor do his thing, help him out as much as we can, and we can beat anybody when we have certain guys on the mound, and we kind of showed that tonight. So.
Last night you put up some runs, scoring 8 against the Northern Freeze. You get 13 today against the Cougars. What's been the change in those at bats or the quality there to get those runs across?
Well, it's been a long time coming because the first games that we played, we did not hit the ball at all. And every practice we've had, we have been hitting in the cage. We've been hitting live on the mound. We've been doing everything with swings. We've hardly done any infield, outfield, which is not great. As you can see we talked about the errors and stuff too, but I don't care right now. We need to be able to swing the bat to score runs and to win any games. So that's what we've been kind of focusing on, and that guys have kind of responded to that. When they do the things they need to do at the plate to be successful, when they swing the bat and you're not watching third strikes and that kind of stuff, you hit the ball solid, good things will happen. It's high school baseball, and that's kind of just the law of the land. Is you hit the ball somewhere, and yeah, you're probably going to score some runs, you're going to get on base and make things happen. So
how did you feel about the defense's ability after some errors to rebound, not let that cascade and allow a bunch of runs and everything to come in? They're just limited them to 4 in the game.
Absolutely. Yep. That first inning especially, we got down 2-0 right away, and we're like, oh boy, we can't do this. We can't give them 2 runs every inning. And we just said, you have a decision to make, your guys. You either play some defense and you help Connor out a little bit, and because he's going to settle down too. He kind of threw some balls that were very hittable, and he settled down the innings after that too. And we helped him a lot on defense. I know we struggled a little bit in that last inning too, but we just got to get out so we can get them. When we got a lead like that, we just tell them, hey, make plays, and we're good to go. We don't have to make double plays. Just getting out here, getting out there, and when you have that kind of lead, that's what you got to do. So.
Halfway through your 4-game week, Thursday, Friday, you go to Fertile Beltrami, go to Red Lake County, and a couple matchups there that will be good to round out the week.
Yeah, always. Again, we talk about Ada being a tough game all the time. Fertile always plays us tough too. Tony always has, a good pitcher going against us, and they always seem to play well against us, and it's always a fun game there. And Red Lake County is, it seems like they never have a down year. So, if we can, like I said, we've got these first 2 games of the week. I told our guys, let's win all 4 this week and have a great week going into next week. We have 3 games as well, so this would be a great stepping stone to just, again, like you talked about, just getting consistency. That's what we need to do. If we want to, beat some of the teams that are at the upper half of our conference, you have to have consistency, and you have to have guys that are willing to buy into that. So,
Mark, thanks for joining us here. Congratulations on the victory today over the Cougars, 13-4, our final score. Best of luck here as you guys continue on, and let's keep playing ball.
You bet. That sounds great. Hey, hope to see you guys again too. We got a press box at Ulen now, a brand new press box. We got to get you guys using that thing. So. Really comfortable up there. Good seat. Best seat in the house as far as I'm concerned. You got to be careful because you might get some foul balls coming at you. But, we don't have the protection like you guys have here. But We'll treat you guys right there.
All right, sounds good. Looking forward to it. Mark Hemberger, head coach, Norman County East Hewlett Herald Titan Baseball, joins us. Our post-game coaches' comments. We'll return with more Home Crown Realty post-game report when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you saved money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Visit the Lynn Fours Agency, Foston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Monoman, LynnForsAgency.com. The Lynn Fours Agency, your insurance source.
John Rosenberger and the Norman County Veterans Service Office is here to assist veterans and their families in obtaining benefits through the Department of Veterans Affairs. We provide benefit counseling and assistance in a variety of programs. Please call for more information.
Performance Ag west of Borup is your full-service ag supplier from the ground up. They offer dry and liquid fertilizers to supply your soil and plant needs with a fully chelated iron product in both liquid and granular called Iron Shield. Performance Ag Borup also offers a full line of seed, corn, sugar beet, soybean, wheat, and cover crop. Plus, they have added the seed treater. See them for your seed treatment and inoculation needs. Performance Ag Borup. They don't want all the business, just yours.
New at Subway Ada, the new Protein Bowl. You can now make any foot long a protein bowl. The new protein bowls are a foot long build of meat and fresh veggies, just without the bread. More meat, more fresh veggies served with your favorite cheese and sauce. The new Protein Bowl, now available for a limited time at Subway Ada. Call 784-7827, download the Subway app, use the online order form, or go through the line like normal. Eat fresh at Subway Ada. Try the new Protein Bowl.
Welcome back to your Home Crown Realty post-game report. Norman County East Hewlett Herald Titans defeat the Ada-Borup West Cougars 13-4, our final score. We continue with our post-game coaches' comments. Head coach of Ada-Borup West, Mike Erickson, with us. Mike, here today, not the way you want the game to end up. Just kind of take us through how things got away from you there, especially in that second inning.
Yeah, I would say that was kind of a common theme in our last three losses now. We had BGMR gets a big inning, DGF gets a big inning, and then East Hewlett gets a big inning. And it's kind of been varying things. Today it was more defensive miscues, not getting an out on a bunt. And then, they hit the ball too. I mean, to their credit. I know Mark had mentioned that they were kind of slumping, and they handled our pitching pretty well. And I mean, reality is we left the ball up, and we didn't get the ball down at the knees enough today. And and that does, if I was in a slump, that's the type of pitching I'd want to be hitting too. So we just got to get better all around defensively, whether that's on the mound or out in the field. We just had far too many miscues there.
For yourself then here, as you said, Mark mentioned that they were in a little bit of a slump. You're kind of 3 games in a row dropping them. How do you get out of this little slump here that you guys have fallen into?
We had a little bit of a conversation afterwards about just some things that need to stop, and a big part of this is kind of our mental approach. Our older guys are pouty in a lot of ways and get down on themselves, and then our young guys are they're trying to figure things out, so they're they're either nervous or just kind of scared because someone's mad at them or whatever. And we talked about how leadership isn't necessarily about barking out orders or telling people to play better. It's more about being infectious and being somebody that, other people want to be like. And I think we just, the reality is we're dealing with high school kids, and it's just time to take some steps to grow up. And I think that's going to be a big key in it, and how we handle ourselves and handle our emotions and get along with each other. And I think once we start doing that, I think the rest of the pieces of the puzzle will come together.
Yeah, get some of that good energy into the dugout there. And, you've also had the opportunity to get some different guys into the lineup in different ways here over the last couple of games. How have you felt that's gone over, or are we still going to be moving guys around and find that best lineup to pencil in?
We're still looking for our best lineup for sure. Nothing's set in stone yet. I don't know. It's going to depend on, how guys perform. And we still got 11 games left before the playoffs, so a lot can change, whether that's, injuries and people have to step up, or different people start performing in different ways. And we'll just keep trying things, and hopefully eventually at some point it'll click. All right.
Well, got a couple games coming up to finish out this week, Thursday, Friday, here for the Northern Freeze, then at Monome and Waubun, that game in Waubun, right?
Correct, yep.
All right, so with those two games coming up here, what do we know about what we might see from them here that you can hopefully for the Cougars take advantage of to get back on that winning side of things?
Yeah, last I checked, the Northern Freeze, they're looking for their first win yet. So I imagine they'll be hungry, and it's going to be a game where I think we're at a point where we need to focus more on ourselves. Whoever comes to the ballpark is fine, but we need to focus on playing better baseball ourselves, and not so much about what other teams are doing. So I know, Monome and Waubun's been playing some tighter games. They played East Ulen tight. They played Winnemac tight. So I think they're finding some ways to play some better baseball since the last time we saw them too. So I think a big part of this, and I bet most coaches would agree, especially with this year, it seems like either everybody's young or inexperienced or whatever it is, and it's really important to look inward as you go into games.
Well, best of luck to you and the crew as you go on here with a couple games coming up, and look forward to being there talking with you about them too. Mike Erickson, head coach for Ada-Borup West Cougar Baseball, joins us after the loss to Norman County East Ulen Hairdall. Mike, thanks again for the time. Appreciate it, and we'll talk to you again.
All right, thanks.
There's our post-game coaches' comments on our Home Crown Realty post-game report. When buying or selling your next or current home, visit with your local agents at Home Crown Realty. Office locations Twin Valley, Ada, and Monome. We'll return. Post-game report continues on yourliveevent.com.
Real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Valley Vision Clinic is sharing cheers and savings with you. Stop in anytime to scratch the Vision ticket and see what you save. Yep, it's this simple. Stop at Valley Vision Clinic and ask for the Vision ticket. Scratch off instant savings up to 30% on your eyewear. Some restrictions may apply. Save up to 30% with this special promotion at Valley Vision Clinic Ada. And always remember, schedule your appointment today for eye care. Call 784-4091. See the savings and the new eyewear at Valley Vision Clinic Ada.
If you're a service tech, Valley Plains Equipment wants you. Valley Plains Equipment is looking for experienced service techs, and they want you to join their team. You can earn up to $40 per hour depending on experience. Enjoy paid time off, 401k insurance, and your uniforms are taken care of. So if you're looking for a career as a service tech, or if you just like a little change of scenery, apply online at valleyplainsequipment.com for any of their dealerships in Hillsboro, Crookston, Hunter, Galesburg, Valley City, and Jamestown. Valley Plains Equipment, dealers on the move.
You know the importance of planning before you plant. To finish strong, you need a solid start. That's why at Cess Vonderhoff, we remain committed to developing sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, all to help you make spring decisions that will yield the harvest you envision. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Cess Vonderhoff, a passion that grows.
This is the Home Crown Realty post-game report with Norman County East Eulen-Hitterdal defeating Ada-Borup West 13-4. Our final score as we continue to break down this game. Let's talk our Subway of Ada Super Sub of the game here. And well, our sub today will be the coming in relief for Norman County East Eulen-Hitterdal. Give it to Dawson Thompson. Comes in, pitches that seventh inning, and came in, pitched well. They did get a run across there in that seventh, but it was one he inherited. Came in you come into that stretch position there, not a fresh inning. So coming in relief there and working his way to get the outs and get his team out with the victory. 13-4, Dawson Thompson is your Subway of Ada Super Sub of the game. That'll also roll us right into our Enbridge Energy Player of the game. Here with the Enbridge Line 3 replacement project. You can learn more by going online to enbridge.com/line3.us. Learn about the project itself and the tax revenue coming into the counties, the jobs it supports, and, of course, their focus on safety here with the Enbridge Line 3 replacement project. They are bringing the energy here today. No surprise where this is coming from for Norman County East Eulen-Hitterdal. Connor Nelson. Here's he will get the win. 6 strong innings, went into that 7th inning there before he hit the pitch count and had to leave. I had him for 108 pitches, I believe the total here as strong innings there. Did get charged with 4 runs. 2 of them were unearned runs there for Connor, plus I believe 8 strikeouts in the game. They're working well on the mound and helping get the energy for his team to get things going, pick up the 13-4 win over Ada-Borup West. There with your Enbridge Energy Player of the game, Connor Nelson for Norman County East Eulen-Hitterdal. Here is precision here today from RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton. When you're thinking about upgrading your planter, visit the guys at RDK Enterprises online, planterdoc.com. Here and the precision moment in the game today. Well, back to the 4th inning, runner on base, and the pitch was kind of just a bunt down the line. It would have been a difficult play, so Ryan Hoven picks it up, just tags the runner out, and able to get that. The runner does move up, but you don't rush a play, force a play, and sometimes that's all you got to do there is make the easy play. That's what you got to do for precision in this one. Precision with RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro, and Drayton. Here and also with our Halstead Telephone post-game connection. The connection here today was the big fly for Bo Fetting. Pitch number 2 of the bottom of the 1st inning, and he sends it over the right center field fence, just to the right of that 347 mark. So we're probably looking at, like a 350, something like that on the distance. There's he rockets it over the fence there. Unfortunately, not enough for the Cougars as they fall 13-4. But that is your Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. You can discover local reliability you can trust with Halstead Telephone online, halsteadtel.com. Well, that wraps us up here from the Tony Sipe Field in Ada. Norman County East Eulen-Hitterdal Titans pick up the win, 13-4 over the Ada-Borup West Cougars. Here as the Titans improve now to 4-3. Cougars fall to 5-4. Both teams have games coming up Thursday, Friday. You can go online to the website rjbroadcasting.com. You can see where our upcoming broadcasts will be coming from. Thanks to you, the viewer, for joining us here today for our baseball coverage. Thanks to Joe Stetz, Brandon Loosbrock, myself, Jake Berkmar, all helping to bring you the broadcast coverage here today. Also, thank you to all the sponsors that you've seen throughout our broadcast coverage. We ask whenever possible, please patronize those businesses. They are the ones that allow us to be here. At the very least, tell them thank you. Once again, your final score, Norman County East Julian Iredell 13-4 winners over Ada-Borup West. Thanks for watching on YourLiveEvent.com.